with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as chat's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. We're strict over across the board, we charge the war because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's not burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if true fanners chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Clawless Cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Pre-stream's nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jat here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Friday, the 15th of November 2024. I hope you're all doing very well indeed. Hope you've enjoyed your week so far. As you can see, Phil Burnell is online in his chat anyway, but that's about it. Nothing else has really happened in the last 13 minutes. The stream's not live yet, there's no other conversation in this chat. It's effectively dead. But yeah, apparently last night, Phil's politics stream, apparently it was pretty brutal. I've not seen anything yet. I've heard a couple of things and I got a couple of things lined up and prepared to go on. The first thing I want to cover very quickly is Phil apparently actually showed himself donating to a charity. Like I think it's a weird one, because Phil Burnell has always had a strange claim why he couldn't do this on his streams and his content. If you're new to so longer term detractors will think of this as a very strange move from Philip, because it goes against his faith technically to do this publicly, and I have a clip to back that up. Phil Burnell will explain why. I know, funny pause face, I know, but I'm ignoring it. And here is why Phil explains why him doing charity should not be something that should be a part of his content.
So, here's the deal, alright?
Yeah, I'm dead. Normal speed, fuck that. 1.5. No, not subtitles. 1.5 speed. This is normal speed, fuck that shit.
You say, why don't you just do charity? Well, first of all, I don't even like how this guy suggested it, because you heard what he said? Oh, if you do charity, it's gonna make you look good. It's gonna bring more positivity, more people will see you in a positive light. That's not why you do charity. Alright, I've told you, I was raised Roman Catholic. Alright, Roman Catholicism teaches that charity is something that you do as a sacrifice. Alright, it means that instead of doing something that benefits you, you actively seek to give your time, your money, your belongings, whatever it may be, you sacrifice something to help others. It's supposed to be you're taking away from something that you could better be doing that would help you, but you give it to others instead. It's self-sacrifice. Since it's a self-sacrifice, it means that it's not supposed to benefit you in any way, shape, or form at all. Alright? So the moment that I would say, we're doing charity, right, here on the stream, that's something that benefits me. Why? Because people might say, oh, good guy Phil, he's going to do this. He's going to actually do the right thing, and he's going to raise funds for so-and-so and so-and-so. But then people start, oh, well, you know, well, that's good of him, and that benefits me. It does. So immediately, that's not charity. Immediately, you could say that's philanthropy. That's different. That's a different term. You might argue that's philanthropy, but that's not charity. You see? So, I hate to say it.
Using Phil's logic here, what Phil did last night then was not charity. Because he did it in a very public way. He did it for his content, he did it for his own, to try and raise his, whatever. By Phil's own logic, what he did last night was not charity.
Anyone who does these kind of streams is not doing charity, they're doing philanthropy, which is fine. You want to call it that, that's fine, but they're lying. Anyone who says, oh, it's a charity stream, it's not a charity stream. You don't know what charity means. You're miscategorizing the word for personal benefit. You're not sacrificing of yourself, you're asking funds from your viewers to go towards a good cause. Yes, you're giving up your time on a stream or whatever to raise those funds, but you are benefiting directly from it. It makes you look good. It boosts your image. It gives you positivity. It makes people like you more. That's not charity. Okay? So,
that is Phil's logic as to why he couldn't ever do a charity stream. Because apparently it goes against your fucking Roman Catholic faith. Because doing it on a stream is is very public, and you benefit from that.
What the hell, man? What in the hell? So yeah, that was Phil's stance on. But that wasn't long ago. That was less than a year ago, November 2023. He was asked about this sort of thing, and that's why I shut down the whole point of him doing. Apparently though, he gave $103.94 for some donation or whatever. I don't know, bizarre. Apparently also this timestamp here, Phil said something crazy. Phil's saying maybe 50 people in history have gotten thrown worse than him, and they were all murderers and crime committers. What? What?
The 16 years that I've been a content creator, then probably almost every person on Earth, there's probably maybe another 50 people who got it worse than me because they're like, you know, horrible, awful murderers and crime committers and shit. But I've had it pretty fucking bad. All right? If the FBI investigated every time that I got a mean tweet, a mean text, an email, a post, shit, there's people who have entire businesses based around talking shit and insulting me and my family members. The FBI would need an entire fucking wing, a building full of agents, personally investigating all the mean shit that's been sent to me or said to me or my family members, because that's how much there's been.
Jesus fucking Christ, the fucking delusions of grandeur and this fucking dumbass. I just wait, just fucking give it some time, and Phil's going to try and fucking insinuate the fucking person that shot Trump's fucking ear was actually trying to fucking aim for Phil Burnell instead. He was just off a couple of fucking states. Jesus Christ, man. There's one more clip here. Sav had the biggest eye roll they've ever done in life, apparently. Let's see.
2024. How sheltered and insulated can you be that you don't know what this is? This baffles me. Again, I'm one of the people that's been most affected by this kind of action on the planet.
Oh my god.
And they've got the FBI going after this shit. 2020.
Victim segments out in the arse, essentially. So his politics show just seems to be about him playing victim the entire time, it seems. I don't know. How about we watch the compilation that Memology put together? Also, let's just make sure that shit's on mute. What's being asked of him here? No Street Fighter 6, DSP Gaming, not sure, depends on what happens. The Marvel collection could be dead by now. Well, isn't that fucking really clear and obvious for his audience? Whatever. Let's watch this Memology compilation, let's see how bad it was.
So, I need to raise money in order to save my ass from these state taxes out of nowhere that came up out of nowhere. So people come out, we're supportive of Phil, let's cheer, let's tip. They do it, great. Now I'll get past the state taxes, but now federal tax. Oh, now you owe more because you made more money.
So here's the text message that apparently people across this country, the United States of America, have been receiving since the election ended, okay? I'm gonna read it. Greetings, you've been selected to pick cotton at the nearest plantation.
Why did Memology fucking put such emphasis on the word cotton? Why did they add a fucking reverb and all that? Why? Why?
Selected to pick cotton at the nearest plantation. Be ready at 10 p.m. sharp with all of your belongings. The executive slaves will pick you up in a brown van, so be prepared to be searched down upon arrival to the plantation. You are in Plantation Group A. Okay then. Says a few things that I feel like we need to address before we can even continue. The first thing it says is that this text message is going out to people of color. Did the news story actually present any evidence of that whatsoever besides the one woman who was interviewed and the one person who I believe was a pastor or, some religious leader who said that certain people that he knows have gotten it?
So Phil wanted like every single black person in America who's ever received his message to fucking come across and be interviewed, and said, yes, I got it, here it is on my phone, here's the evidence. Is that what Phil's demanding? Phil's demanding to... So Phil's not believing. The fact that the FBI are actually investigating this shows how fucking far it's gone. It's not just somebody fucking making it... It's not some fucking LARP, somebody pretending this fucking... this thing's happening when it's not fucking happening. The fact that the FBI are fucking investigating means it sounds like there is some sort of shit going on. And Phil's like, where's the evidence apart from this one person that got interviewed?
Okay, where is the evidence that this is only going out to people of color? Okay, where's the evidence? Present evidence of what you're saying. If you read the message, okay, it says nothing whatsoever about race. But nowhere there does it say that this is towards a certain group of people. Now,
Oh my god, Phil, really? Really? Are you Jesus, man. Oh my.
if they had come onto this report and said, hey, we have all this data, we've been gathering data all week, and we found out 5,000 people of color got this message and only 200 white people got it, then you'd be like, all right, you know what? That's pretty bad. That means that's a targeted harassment campaign, okay? That means that there's a big problem here. To me, sounds more like someone who has too much time on their hands, went to one of these third-party sites, sat there and just literally mass texted a ton of people this message. And it just so happens that some of the people that it went to were people of color, and it hit home. Because, hey, if you're a person of color and you're being told that you're going to be a slave, yeah, that's pretty offensive, okay? Now, the other fucking... I said, oops, excuse me, I said fucking because I got upset. The other thing about this story, gotta be professional, this is a politics show, I can't be saying the F word.
Parallelogram Yosef tipped £2. Does this mean Elon Musk will no longer be a free man since he's Nigerian? What's more impressive is how he can make any situation and make it about himself and not give an F about the subject or talking points.
Well, that's Phil. That just fucking sums up Phil and it completely. You know, Phil is going to try and spin any sort of situation. If he can fucking turn it around back to himself and why it's fucking relevant and pertinent to him and make himself the biggest fucking eternal victim on the fucking planet, he will. It's just... what in the hell? It's just... this is why Phil creates his content. Phil is not trying to create his content to try and fucking introduce some incredible fucking talking points politically and insert some new ideas on the fucking platform. He's doing this as a means to be a victim. I was like, oh, poor, only people getting text messages. I've had worse over the years. Boo fucking who for them.
That. The other thing about this story, gotta be professional, this is a politics show, I can't be saying the F word. The other thing, all right, is this message itself is admitted in this news story. It's outright admitted there's nothing illegal about this message. Now, you could say this message is very offensive. It's insincere. It's not insincere. It's inconsiderate. It's actually targeting a group. It's trying to be insulting. Absolutely, all of that stuff that is true, but it's not illegal. See? Oh, here you go. Look, someone illegally restreaming me right now. Look at this. Maybe we should watch a stream. What do you guys think? Should we watch the asshole who illegally restreams me on a daily basis illegally restreaming me? Nah, I think I'll just do this. I think I'll just tell him to go fuck himself. So why is the FBI investigating this? The Federal Bureau of Investigation is investigating a mean text message. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you know who I am. Allow me to explain. My name is Darkside Phil. I've been a content creator for 16 years. Shut the fuck up. I have arguably received more harassment.
Oh my god, his chat, and the screenshots from his chat as well. Oh my, I'm very glad that Kick did not fucking let Phil get away with this fucking this victim narrative. All the leans that would have happened that fucking day. Even the one with a crowd, this one's got a crowd. He's like, are you serious?
Of this nature and far worse in the 16 years that I've been a content creator than probably almost every person on earth. There's probably maybe another 50 people who got it worse than me because they're like, you know, horrible, awful murderers and crime committers and shit. But I've had it pretty fucking bad. All right? If the FBI investigated every time that I got a mean tweet, a mean text, an email, a post, shit, there's people who have entire businesses based around talking shit and insulting me and my family members. The FBI would need an entire fucking wing, a building full of agents personally investigating all the mean shit that's been sent to me or said to me or my family members, because that's how much there's been. Shut up. No one cares about you, boy. Is there a single FBI agent who's ever investigated an insult towards me? No. So why is the FBI investigating this particular text message? What is the trigger here? It's not against the law. We don't even have any evidence that this has been sent specifically to people of color. Or at least the evidence hasn't been presented to us. I would like to see it. Like I said, if that evidence does exist, I would actually be like scared. Like, how the hell did they get that information that they're targeting certain races? I don't even know that's possible. How would you know the color of someone you're texting, right? But none of that's been presented. What we got in this news report is 2.5 minutes of fear mongering. That someone out there is racist because the election went one way, and now if you're a person of color, beware, because you might get mean text. This is front page news. This is really, really important. No, it's not at all. What did we see in that report when we were staring at that screen? What do you see on each of these screens? Look, basically these are different variations. Here's some different ones. You've been selected. Look, this one doesn't even spell it correctly. Cuttin? What the fuck is cuttin? And basically what it is, if you can see, they basically changed the words around a little bit with variations, okay? What does this say right here? Right here. This sender is not in your contact list. Report junk. Do you know what this is? That's exactly what this is. This is junk. This is a junk text message. This is a troll. Literally, this is a troll. Now, I would say internet troll, except this is text messaging, so it's slightly different. I guess you could argue it's a messaging troll. This is someone who is trying to get attention. And ladies and gentlemen, King 5 News and every other news outlet that's covering this story has just fed the trolls the most ultimately huge, delicious, multi-course meal that they've ever eaten in their entire lives. They have a whole fucking real news story about their text. Their stupid text. They got exactly what they wanted. This is exactly what the troll did it for. Hey, maybe if I message some people this insulting thing about slavery, someone will think it's about their skin color, someone will complain to the news, and I'll have a whole news report about me. And now they do. Enough is fucking enough. My life has been systematically fucked up year after year by people fucking with me. I can't get sponsorships. I can't get all the same opportunities every other full-time streamer gets because of you pieces of fucking shit trying to ruin my life. Fuck you. I'm done putting up with your shit. I'm not entertaining for a single moment any more of your stupid bullshit. You could say anything you fucking want. I don't give a fuck. Go fuck yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in the year 2024. And there are grown adults who don't know how to handle trolling yet. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in the year 2024, and there are grown adults who don't know how to handle trolling yet. But you're telling me this woman who's a grown adult has never been trolled before and doesn't know how to handle it? She doesn't understand that being on this news story gives the troll what they want, and now they're going to escalate. That's exactly what trolls do. They escalate when you give them the attention they're so desperately craving. So it might have just been one person or 10 people or 100 people they would have sent it with. Now they're going to send it to 100,000 because they know they're getting the impact they want. They're getting the attention they so crave. What you do with a troll is very simple. All right? As soon as you get that message, as soon as you get that email, as soon as you get that nasty message in your chat, on stream, wherever it may be, you go right over to report the junk. When you click on that, it actually gives you options. It says, do you just want to report it as junk? Do you want to block the sender? You could have all these, and you just get it out of there. And then that person can never, ever contact you again from that number, from that address, from whatever it is. And you move on with your life. And the thing is, if you don't respond to it, if you ignore it, what happens is it goes away because this person realizes I'm wasting my time. I'm not getting anything out of this bad act. The action was not rewarded. Let me move on and do something else. They literally did exactly the wrong thing, and I wouldn't be shocked if this becomes a big thing now where everyone keeps getting these kind of messages. And did you hear what she actually said at the very tail end of the story? She said, oh, we're also getting reports. And they've got the FBI going after this shit. When I've had multiple death threats and all this shit going on, that's what they're focused on. Anonymous mean texts. Good work. So for every dollar, every billable dollar that the FBI, all right, is getting paid, that's out of my taxes, by the way. My problem is I don't even have enough for tax stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm barely getting by paying bills, and I know I'm going to have more problems later this year with taxes and stuff. It's like an endless cycle. You know, it potentially looks like it could be years and years until I'm in a situation where I'm not in that kind of a situation, and maybe I can actually do something like go on a vacation, but So all my tax money, everyone's tax money in this country that we're paying, and it goes to fund the FBI, this is what they're investigating. They're not stopping criminals. They're not stopping drug dealers. They're not stopping mass murderers. They're stopping the mean texters. Well, I'm glad. I will sleep soundly tonight, sending in my thousands of dollars of tax payment for the month to the feds so that they can stop the mean text. Man, let me tell you, amazing. I mean, slap bang job from the FBI there. I'm so happy that this is what we're focused on and this is what's important to our country. I mean, this is fucking stupid shit. I mean, what dunce level stuff. See, I told you I hate this guy. He's an asshole. Everyone hates him. So Mr. Puppy Nipples just did a $2.25 tip and says the FBI is investigating it because it's a hate crime. They literally said in the story no crime was committed. Wrong. Completely false. There is no crime in that text whatsoever. It's definitely mean. It's definitely insulting.
So Phil knows better than the FBI. Phil apparently knows better than the FBI. Jesus, man. Like, the FBI are duty bound to investigate all potential hate crimes. It is potentially a hate crime. That's why an investigation is happening. Jesus fucking Christ. Bear in mind, this is only one aspect of his fucking reacting from yesterday. There was 2 more topics he reacted to, including the food stuff. Oh, bloody hell. It's just, Phil's going live apparently, but I'm just waiting for this crappy intro to play. Was he saying anything in his chat before going live? His chat is dead today. This is like literally the last 30 minutes. Actually, almost the last hour. You can barely scroll down. Like, I mean, it's barely a scroll wheel. Jesus Christ. So yeah, Phil's going fucking live. Can't wait for that shit. Let's just put him on pause. We can put a little bit on pause. Make sure it's on 1080p. Make sure as well we're on fucking 1.5 speed. And we'll watch the rest of this wee compilation, which is almost over. I think the compilation is only for the what do you call it? The text thing, you know. But I want to see if I can get clips as well for his his food bank kind of fucking rant.
It's definitely targeted at a certain group, but it's not a crime. Nothing in that was illegal whatsoever. They outright said it right in the story. You're wrong. So the FBI should not be investigating it. From someone saying, I made the story about me. No, I connected it to my own personal experience. You're an idiot. And I received a $1 tip. I'm glad you are... Here, I'm white-splaining things. Yes, because totally that had to do with my race, correct? Everything that I just said had to do with my race. It had nothing to do with common sense or intelligence or fucking coming from a perspective of someone who's been through insane amounts of harassment, just like that, only far worse. It's about me being white, right?
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
So if I were black, it would have been different, correct? That's what you're saying? So who's the racist then? Because if I say it and I'm white, it's one thing, but if I was black and I said it, it would be something else. That means that you're a racist. So congratulations on proving your racism here tonight on DS Politics. Me! Free!
Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. And that was only the tip of the iceberg, essentially, what Phil was saying yesterday. That was just a damn tip of the iceberg. Apparently I got far worse, there was far more worse things in there. Beggars can't be choosers. Phil was saying about the food bank stuff. I've not seen any of the food bank stuff. I'm kind of curious. Is there actually any clips? Other clips, however, on Negro Twitter? Oh, Phil had to go at Taylor Swift's fans.
Wait, you're telling me that the Swifties couldn't win the election? Well, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? I have a big news flash for you. Swifties don't fucking vote. They sit there, brainwashed, listening to Taylor Swift all day. They probably don't even know how to vote. Alright? It didn't affect anything that Taylor Swift said to vote for Kamala Harris. All those cat women sitting around their homes with 14, 15 cats, guess what? Their cats can't vote. So it didn't matter that they were behind Harris because there were only one vote. The common fucking person voted and won this election.
Way to try and incite the fucking Swift fan base, Phil. Jeez, that'll fucking go well for him. Any more clips? Any more clips?
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Jesus. Thank you very much, David Riley, for popping your 9-month bingo Barry membership message, saying I didn't think I could take Phil more, but I was wrong after last night. I said I've heard some bad things about last night, and so I just gotta see what there's any clips here from it.
only got
Now, hold on a second. Well, DSP is claiming the 2020 election was stolen and doesn't have final numbers, which are 6 million less than 2020. God, DSP is such an idiot. And of course, Jesus, 6 million, that's an interesting number. Fuck me, man. Steve, it's just a man to the free space. Oh, we'll check this clip out as well. We'll check this clip out as well.
It brings a question up, okay? Kamala Harris only got 68 million votes in 2024. In 2020, Biden got 81 million, but yet Trump only got 2 million less. You can argue here if you do the math. You're telling me that many more people voted in 2020 than 2024? I don't know, man. I mean, again, that seems kind of like a weird situation. Now, actually, there's been some people try to explain it. If you remember in 2020, it was COVID. So a lot of people couldn't even leave. Or if they did, everything was limited. So a lot of people supposedly voted from home with mail-in ballots. You're telling me that because people were stuck at home, that like 15 million more people voted in 2020 and they just forgot about politics 4 years later? They forgot. Oh yeah, voting? What's that? Never heard of it. But you did it 4 years ago. What are you talking about? And that's 15 million people. Just forgot. There's something very, very, very fishy here. I don't think it'll ever be proven. I don't think it'll ever be authenticated. But when they say things like the 2020 election wasn't kosher, this is the data they're looking at. Right here. The cold count of votes say, how the fuck were there 15 million more people who voted blue 4 years ago? That doesn't even make sense. Population's going up. So how the fuck are there way less people voting now? It just, but you'll never prove it. And that's the thing. The way our system's set up, you can never prove any of this shit, right? So who knows, right? But one final thing before we end this.
Well, everyone knows like a fucking conspiracy theory, I guess. Jesus Christ. Is there any more clips we have? I'm very curious. 6 million. Oh, is this me Lord Diaz getting fucking backdropped? One half of the detractors, but I think this is wee happy feet himself, Lord Diaz, getting fucking slammed with a backdrop. Yeah, he sold it quite well. Fuck the Hustlers. I guess the Hustlers won the match, maybe? Oh, did I actually fucking injure you that fucking move? I didn't realise that. Lord Diaz, FYI, hospital visit and CT, cervical spine, head, brain imaging came back positive. That's good shit. But he's in severe pain with this fucking move. I thought he took it quite well. You can't meant to take it that way, you know. Well, he is a wee bit too much on his back, on his neck, on his, yeah. Jesus. I'm a bit distracted here. Never mind looking for the fucking film clips. I'm a bit distracted by a little midget getting dropped in his fucking head. But yeah, glad the scans came back positive. But yeah, that's a move. It done a lot of damage to Lord Diaz apparently. But at least the scans came back fucking positive. Ah, goodness me. So listening to the premiere of DS Politics, just fucking dying. Apparently it was a whole lot worse yesterday, and like the food bank stuff as well. Whether like I've not seen any clips yet about that, the food bank stuff, you know, and the charity, you know what I mean. But apparently that gets fucking really bad as well. I think if I watched it, it'd probably trigger me too much. So instead, how about we just focus on bingo? I'm gonna focus on getting a fucking bingo number for the bingo card we have for today's show. The very first number in chat I saw was an interesting number. 6 million. Jesus. So I guess we're fucking gonna go with 6 million. That was the first number in chat I saw from the Camping Dutchman. So this might take a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because it's such a large, robust number, this might take a while to actually fucking search properly. If I enter, this might take a few minutes. I'm not even kidding, it might take a while. It doesn't like big numbers because it literally has to randomise its bingo card 6 million times. And you know, does it quite quick or whatever. 6 million is a large fucking number. So I have to wait and see when it'll finish fucking doing it. So I probably, Jesus man, we might be here a while. This could take a very long time indeed. I love how the bingo card's kind of frozen up altogether, you know what I mean? It's like a little spinning circle of doom. It's all kind of got a bit greyed out as well. It will get there eventually, it will work, but it's just the fact that it's actually fucking, it has to go through 6 million different versions of it, so yeah. Camping Dutchman broke the bingo card by wanting it randomised 6 million times. I did say the first number in chat, it would be the bingo card, and yeah, it's that was the first number in chat, so yeah. But we'll stick through it, you know, but we're almost there. We're probably fucking halfway there, I imagine. You know, probably another 3 million fucking randomizations to go. Fuck. But yeah. Actually, while we wait for the bingo card to fucking do anything. 2 seconds. I was gonna say, how about we check out who had streamed yesterday? Like, they're all full stream.
There's people who have
Is there any timestamps? Is there any timestamps? The feedback stuff.
Ladies and gents, our third and final topic of the premiere episode of DS Politics is one that actually is local to me. So this may not be something that affects all of you, or maybe it does. It does affect all Americans because this time of year is a time of giving. As you know, it's November 2024, and we have a national holiday at the end of the month. It's usually the final Thursday of the month. It's Thanksgiving. This is the time when we get together with friends and family, and we give thanks for all the amazing things that we have in our lives. We're supposed to feel grateful for the good things. And a lot of us get together.
And by the way, I'm waiting for the bingo card to update. I'm waiting out. When the bingo card updates, then we can fucking start bingo. This was Phil's segment about the feedback from last night. So yeah, I'm just waiting for the bingo card to fix itself because it's still randomising 6 million different iterations of what potential card it could be.
And have a big meal of turkey and stuffing and sides and potatoes and all kinds of stuff. We use it, gorge ourselves, and it's a tradition. It's just something we do every year. All right. However, this time of year is also a time of year when you got to think about the needy. What about people who don't have the ability to get together with friends and family and afford a big meal? What about people who are hungry? They deserve to have a nice Thanksgiving too. Hell, they just decide, you know, they deserve to eat at any time. All right. And so traditionally around this time of year, Americans actually donate a lot of food. You go to the supermarket and they right there buy this bag and fill this bag with groceries and donate it. That's very common. I think my whole life I've seen that. Around this time of year in November, you can go to the grocery store, buy a bag, fill it with food, pay for the food, and it gets donated to your local food bank or food drive. Usually they say, oh, get things that are catered towards the Thanksgiving meal, because usually we get the homeless or the needy together and we give them all this food for Thanksgiving. And it's very successful. There's campaigns all over the place that raise hundreds of thousands of dollars. They raise tons of food. It's a big thing. It's an annual thing that happens in the United States. Okay? So, personally, it's at that time of year and I start thinking about it, right? And I'm like, all right, what should I do? Should I go to the grocery store, grab one of these bags, fill it with food? What should I do, right? And then the other day, as I was watching my local news, I saw a certain topic appear. Once again, I feel like I always have to do a disclaimer on this show and say, I swear to you, I have not made this up. This is a real story.
Oh, the bingo card finally updated. the bingo card is finally updated. We completed all 6 million fucking... This better be a fucking good card, Camping Dutchman, I'll tell you that. I fucking waited that long for the fucking thing. Jesus Christ. But finally we got there. After 6 million different fucking, you know, randomizations, we finally got to it. This is today's bingo card we have for today's show. We need Phil to discuss the weather. Him saying you see, addition, something style, and him mocking his own chat. The second row is Phil saying tired, idiot, him bumping microphone, him saying wrong and dope. The third row is Phil saying allow me to explain, him saying new games, king, essentially, and schedule. The fourth row is Phil getting at least $100+ in support, him saying nonsense, hate to say, contributions, and him butchering a word. The fifth and final row is Phil saying update, tips, friend, him using hateful slurs, and finally him saying nobody or no one. So that is today's bingo card we have for today's show, the 6 million fucking bingo card. Oh, I better be worth the fucking wait. But yeah, so hopefully that gives us a full house today. We didn't get a full house yesterday, we were too shy of a full house yesterday, but let's see if we can bounce back strong and get a full house for today's bingo show. Now, also the aim of the game, as you guys all know by now, is for us to try and get a full house 25 out of 25 on a bingo board you see before you on the screen. If we manage to do that, we'll add $10 to that bingo prize fund, which you see down below the bingo card. At the end of the month of November, we're going to have a marble race to determine who gets to take home half of that bingo prize fund. But if you want to have a chance of winning half of that bingo prize fund, you must make sure that you've left a comment on the community post, which is linked in the description of this live stream. Now, you haven't done it yet, do it before the end of the month. Okay? You've got until the end of the month, and then we're going to have a marble race to determine who gets to take home half of that bingo prize fund. Of course, the bingo prize fund as well is made up not just, of course, from winning bingos, but it's also made up from things like it's a quality of my YouTube income, and it's also made up of getting any completions on these 99% impossible bingo marble courses that we do every Friday. So yeah, there's a chance to add some bingo prize money after we do bingo today, because we're doing some marble races. We're doing those 99% impossible challenge courses, and if we get any completions on them, it adds $10 more to the bingo prize fund. So there we go. Now, of course, there's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces to help us on our way to get a full house on a bingo card. For example, if Phil burps, begs or snorts 10 times before he starts recording for his shitey gameplay, that gives us a free space. If we get 100 likes on this bingo card before we finish playing bingo, not only will that give us a free space as well, but you guys will also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes. So you guys are in full direct control of when we get a free space. The rest are controlled by Phil and his bizarre bodily functions, and I'm begging a whole bunch. So there we go. And yeah, of course, one more thing, of course, I forgot as well. Every time, when we get 5 new or renewed members, that adds a free space as well to the bingo card. So David Riley already renewed the membership, so it means we need 4 more for a free space on that front. So there we go. I think I've covered all the bases, and the only thing left for me to do is just to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
This is the fucking Shawshank Redemption, right? But with more tunneling through shit and no fucking redemption.
Probably my favourite sound clip. Here we go.
Good morning, everyone. Or perhaps I should say good morning after, as I'm sure it will be known from now on, because, ladies and gentlemen, last night, premiere of DS Politics over on Kick. And let me tell you guys something. Future is so bright, I gotta wear nice Ray-Bans. We'll talk all about it this morning, including not only the rousing success of the launch of the show, but also the reaction across the internet that left ripples of hilarity. In addition to that, of course, we've got a regular show here. We'll talk all about the schedule. We've got another celebration, because as we hit the goal today, it will be time to order for today's episode of DSP Tries It, which I cannot wait for. Plus, of course, all the usual discussion, schedule updates, and more. It's a great show to end the week here on today's episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
Well, we can fast forward past his usual crap. But Phil Burnell on a very big money high, as you can tell.
Alrighty, what the heck? What's going on? Hello? Is the music playing again? Something went wrong there. I think the music played a second time, did it? It wasn't supposed to. Hold on.
Who fucking cares?
What the fuck is this shit?
That was weird. I think the music looped, but I never set it to loop. Anyway, welcome to the show, everyone. I'm DSP. This is the Level 1 Podcast. It is Friday, the 15th of November, 2024. My final day in a 6-day streak of streaming. 6-day week was great. Had a great time with you all this week. We had major progress in multiple games. We started up new playthroughs on the PS5 Pro. And of course, last night was the launch of DS Politics on my Kick channel, DSP Gaming Real. So we got a lot to talk about.
So apparently one person gifted him 60 subs on Kick to fucking, make sure his Kick earnings were fucking well inflated. But what I'm curious to know is, what was the attendance like? Phil was seeking large numbers in attendance to try and fucking boost the fucking engagement levels for fucking Kickaware, to try and get fucking elevated to that fucking top tier or whatever. So how many viewers did he have on Kick? He had 1,000 people watching him. Fuck off. Fuck off. There's no fucking way. There ain't no fucking way. Phil Burnell had 1,000 people watching him on fucking Kick. He can barely get fucking 40 in a normal fucking day and he gets 1,000. Nah, that ain't fucking right. There's some fucking bullshit going on there, I'll tell you that much. No wonder he's fucking chirpy as all hell.
Talk about today. We really do. And I hope that you guys are excited for the future, now that we have all this new stuff going on. What a great week it was. And I'm very excited to finish Life is Strange Double Impact today. We need to at this point. It's kind of a lingering playthrough that we've been doing for a couple of weeks, and it looks like today we should finish it. We're in chapter 4 of 5, and chapter 4 is the last real chapter. I guess chapter 5 is just a narrative area with like a single choice that you make to see your ending of the game. So we should get past that today. But before we even get to any of that, allow me to direct your attention, ladies and gentlemen, one more time to our goal streak of 66 straight streams, hitting the goals, crushing the trolls. I am so happy and grateful to all of you for supporting my content for so much over the past month and a half. This streak has been going on. Let's keep that momentum going. Today's the big day. Today, when we hit goal 68 on this very stream, we're going to be ordering from the Taco Bell Decades menu. Allow me to show you what we'll be doing today for DSP Tries It. Here we go. Here it is. We're going to be ordering some moderators to show up at the house. No. We're going to be doing the Taco Bell Decades menu. As you can see, there's several items. The 1960s tostada, the 1970s green sauce burrito, the 1980s Mexamelt, and the 1990s Gordita Supreme. What I'm actually going to do, I'll order this Cravings box that also features some kind of a burrito. I don't even know what that is. And I think this is supposed to be like the double-decker taco or something like that. Say. A beefy 5-layer burrito, a double-stacked taco. All right? And I guess chips and nacho cheese sauce. And a soda, and it has a special cup, the Decades cup. So that'll be cool because it's like part of the Decades meal. Sadly, the one thing we can't do is get the caramel apple empanada, which I would have liked to try. They don't have that until the 21st, which is really stupid. Why would you launch half of your menu without the last item available? It's not available for another week. I'm not waiting another week to do this. So the moment that we hit the goal today, we're ordering. And I hope that you guys are excited. I love doing these DSP Tries It. Again, people who are criticizing it are hilarious morons. Well, why is you eating food a reward? Because it's DSP Tries It. It's a show that I did for over a decade that then I discontinued, and I got nothing but complaints when I discontinued it. Now, I discontinued it because it wasn't viable anymore. I wasn't making any money on the show. And I was actually losing money buying the food for the show, that it was more expensive than what I was making on the videos. So now that we're doing so well, and things are up and the support is great, I brought back the show. Oh, well, how is that a reward? Well, it's a reward if you're not a fucking moron. All right, so if you're not a fucking moron, please contribute to the stream today. Let's hit the goal on this very show. I would love to hit it on the show. And then we can get the food on order, and right after this stream ends, the Life is Strange portion, we can have the meal, okay? Let's do it. Let's keep it going. 67. And then I want to know what you guys want to do for next week. Some people already had some ideas, but I forgot what they were. They were earlier this week. People said, oh, you know, here, this place is doing this special thing. And I remember someone had mentioned it, but I forgot what it was. Let me see. Yeah, see, nothing here. We could try that, but I don't know if that would be any good. They have smash burgers now at Jack in the Box, and I've literally never had a smash burger in my life, so I don't know if they'd be any good. Like, they sound gross to me. The whole idea of having a good juicy burger is to, you know, keep it intact so the juice stays in it. If you smash the burger, you're destroying it, right? So, anyway, maybe we could do the smash burgers from Jack in the Box. I don't know. You guys had told me something earlier this week, I remember, but now I forgot what it was, and that sucks, obviously. So let's think about it today. Let's actually talk about it. What should be the next thing that we do for DSP Tries It next week when we hit the goal again? Because the momentum is there and it ain't stopping. We are hitting the goals every single day, and I'm so appreciative of that. Remember, one of the crazy long-term goals that we set up is if we hit 276.
Give me your money.
All right, I will do a full playthrough of Stellar Blade. So let's see if we can make that happen. That would be insane. We would tie the vest streak from 2020 if we did that. Very nice. See, Fed Rogers is the Shakaroni from Papa John's. The Shakaroni is just a big pizza with pepperoni on it. Like, there's nothing special about it at all. Like, at least with the smash burger, I've never had one before. So I'm trying something new. I'm trying something different, right? It would be interesting. With this menu from Taco Bell, it's a variety of products. A lot of stuff they don't have normally. It's something interesting. When you're just ordering, oh, the pizza, the Shack pizza, it's just a pizza. Like, there's nothing even new on it. It's just a bigger pizza with pepperoni. So it's kind of silly in my opinion.
Who fucking cares?
Okay. So I'm just gonna get rid of a couple idiots. All right. So speaking of which, thank you guys. Let's do some shout outs because we already have some contributions. We start off today with Arcadia with a $2 super chat. Says, are you going to include your trip to the bathroom? No, that would be absolutely disgusting. And I don't want to gross out my viewers. I'm already gross enough when I eat. Can you imagine me going to the bathroom after the fact? So now we have to re-add the top super chat. The top super chat section to the leaderboard. Because now we have super chatters again. Last night when we were on Kick, there were no super chats, so that's why I took that off the leaderboard. But anything counts towards the goal. Super chats, super stickers, memberships, or gifted memberships here on YouTube. Or subs and gifted subs here on Kick, depending on where you're watching from. Or you could do a tip, which is across everything via PayPal. All right, so all these contributions are greatly appreciated. Please consider contributing to the stream. Let's hit the goal. Game Kicker just did a €2 super chat and says, have you ever completed a video game 100%? Yes. And by the way, technically the euro is worth more than the dollar. Is that correct? Is the euro worth more than the dollar? Actually, I don't know now, so I shouldn't have said that. But yes, I have. I've 100%ed many, well, a few games. I know I 100%ed Bloodborne. I platinumed it. I platinumed a few. I mean, I would have to boot up my PS5 and look at the platinum trophies there. I also 100%ed Blue Dragon, I remember. Got all the stuff there. So, thank you, Game Taker, for the €2 super chat. And
please let us fucking speedrun this fucking bingo. I mean, we're a very strong card so far. We're taking a lot of the fucking board. I don't have the fucking patience to deal with this fucking prick today. I just feel like fucking playing some fucking marbles and just having some fucking fun or doing anything. just watching some fucking delightful otters being all cute as all hell or something, you know, or doing anything, you know what I mean? Fucking watching Scotland fucking almost win a game of football only to fucking lose it in some fucking chaotic fashion. Anything. Anything. Oh, Phil said nobody. Well, hold on, let me rewind. Damien Anderson just shit, you know, is yelling, did he say it? Nobody wants to see that. You're right. We need to talk about the fucking toilet thing.
Super chat, so that's why I took that off the leaderboard. But anything counts towards the goal. Super chats, super stickers, memberships. Super chats, so that's why I took the leaderboard. So speaking of which, thank you guys. Let's do some shout outs to a couple idiots. Have some contributions. A lot of stuff with them they don't have normal. We did that.
Was it here?
Very happy. That would be insane. We would tie from Jack in the Box. I don't know. You guys had told me.
Just saying. Let me try and find it.
Very nice. See, Fed Rogers is the Shaq-a-roni from Papa John's.
Nah, I know that.
Go on, it's just a bigger pizza with pepperoni. So it's kind of silly in my opinion.
Not that.
Just gonna get rid of a couple idiots. All right.
Not that.
We start off today with Arcadia with a $2 super chat. Says, are you gonna include your trip to the bathroom? No, that would be absolutely disgusting. And I don't want to gross out my viewers. I'm already gross enough when I eat. Can you imagine me going to the bathroom after the fact? So now we have to re-add the top super chat.
Oh, he didn't actually say nobody or no one.
Whoa. The top super chat section to the leaderboard. Because now we have super chatters again. Last night when we were on kick, there were no super chats, so that's why I took that off the leaderboard. But anything counts towards the goal. Super chats, super stickers, memberships, or gifted memberships here on YouTube.
Bugger me. Phil did not actually say nobody. Well, there we go. This is why I got the ability to rewind sometimes just to make sure things. I thought I said it as well, and I thought I missed it, but no. Phil did not actually say nobody or no one.
Technically, the euro is worth more than the dollar. Is that correct? Is the euro worth more than the dollar? Actually, I don't know now, so I shouldn't have said that. But yes, I have. I've 100% in many, well, a few games. I know I 100% in Bloodborne. I platinumed it. I platinumed a few. I mean, I would have to boot up my PS5 and look at the platinum trophies there.
Apparently, Phil might have bumped his microphone as well here in a second or two.
I also 100%ed Blue Dragon, I remember. Got all the stuff there. So, thank you, Game Taker, for the €2 super chat. And, take a look here. What? Someone to the dollar says, I'm not going to lie, comparing your life to politics is weird. I have no idea what you're talking about. Comparing my life to politics is weird. Okay, thanks for the dollar tip. If you have a coherent thought, please tip again and let me know what it is.
Does Phil not have a recollection of what his stream actually was like last night?
Anyway. Cool. All right. So, $5. Momentum. Let's get some momentum going. So let's get some stuff going. Maybe some memberships and some subs. Let's get the momentum going on today's stream, shall we? Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I want to talk about DS politics. I want to talk about how it went. I want to talk about all that. And we're going to do that. But before we do...
I thought the whole point of having your own politics channel is to fucking keep it separate from the fucking gaming channel. What's the point of fucking having it separate if you're going to fucking spend most of your fucking podcast on the gaming channel talk about the fucking politics?
Let's briefly talk about the schedule for the week. Because I kind of have it laid out now. And I want to share with you, you know, what I'm expecting to do. Now, keep in mind that when I talk about the schedule for the week, it's not always 100% guaranteed. It is always subject to change based on different factors. But here's what I've got lined up for you in the coming week, okay? So today, after this podcast ends, it's the conclusion of Life is Strange Double Exposure. I'm excited to finish the game. Besides a half an hour smash or pass event, I'm not kidding you, this happened in the game. There was a half an hour where they were all basically being creepy, lustful idiots. Like, it was really bizarre. It was like, let's name every character in the game and see if we want to smash or pass them. You're like, what the fuck am I playing? Once that segment ended, the game got good again, and we got back to a murder mystery and all that stuff. So overall, the game is good, except for that one weird, very out-of-place, interjected part of the game, you know, which I guess they had to do in order to, you know, hit their quota for, you know, what they wanted to do with their agenda there. But outside of that, I like the game. All right, so I want to see how it ends, and we're in this big segment where there's a big plot twist. So not only is there one, but there's two people who have powers now in the world of Life is Strange Double Exposure, and we're going to see where the plot goes. We're actually at a big event right now in the game, and I can't wait to resume and keep going. So we should wrap it up today. We're in Chapter 4. The game has 5 chapters, but apparently the final chapter is just like a big cutscene and a choice, and then the game ends, and then you can actually go back and reload the final chapter and make the opposite choice to see 2 different endings. So that's probably what we'll do today. And again, once that ends, we're going to order the Taco Bell food once we hit the goal. And we're going to have a DSP tries of the decade.
Give me your money.
Okay? Tonight on the late stream, it is the return of Friday Night Fights. The first time in ages I'm actually doing fighting games, and finally back on a Friday. Now, here's the thing. I would like to play the Marvel vs. Capcom collection. Notably, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is the game that had the most comp. Maybe there'll be some people from Marvel 1, I don't know. But this collection's now been out for a couple of months. And what always happens with these retro throwback collections is they just don't have any players anymore after a couple of months. I would love to play this collection for you tonight and have a good time with it and play these classic retro games and have a good, you know, but it may not work. I may boot the sucker up and I can't find anybody, okay?
Who fucking cares?
On the flip side of that, Fed Rogers just got it right in chat on YouTube. He says, only sweat slap. Exactly. I might boot the sucker up, and the only people that are playing are basically using unblockable Rushdown Magneto. If you don't know, what has been discovered is that the Marvel Collection is impossible to play online at a high level because the game is very fast-paced, especially with rushdown characters like Magneto. Well, the rollback netcode just can't handle it. It's actually been proven rollback netcode can't handle rushdown in old-school fighting games. The games play too fast, so it can't actually let you block anything. So someone playing rushdown Magneto literally has unblockables, and just you can't do anything about it. You're fucked. So essentially, at high levels, if someone using Magneto in that method, the game's completely unfun and not fair and just broken. Burger. So really dumb. It sucks. Maybe that will be what I run into. I don't know. I would like to play the collection again. I like the old school.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Cool. You know, fighting games. These are games I grew up playing, so that'd be awesome. Now, if it doesn't work, if I put the sucker up and we can't get matches or whatever, we'll just play Street Fighter 6. We'll switch over. It's okay. We can do an on-the-fly switch if we need to. I would like to play this collection, but we'll see what happens. But either way, fighting games return tonight, and I'm excited for that. I hope that you will join me for that on the late stream, 7 p.m. Pacific time on YouTube and Kick. Okay? I'm off from streaming tomorrow. Finally, it's my day off of the week. Oh, I got a lot of stuff to do. Seriously, I gotta go grocery shopping. I gotta get pet supplies. I gotta return that busted fan that I told you about. That I now have to swap out at the store and all of that nonsense. I probably gotta then call and get the electrician.
No, so the popular theory right now that I've seen
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Now we got 5 in a row. Fucking already. The popular theory that I've seen about the fan is that Phil tried to install it himself, which is why he was so butthurt when somebody fucking challenged him in the chat about having like a voltmeter or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, Phil was like extremely aggressive towards a random person in his chat who was querying whether the electrician had a fucking voltmeter to fucking determine the level, you know, and all that crap, you know what I mean? And Phil was like, oh, armchair fucking quarterbacking about the fucking electrician, whatever, you know what I mean? And Phil banned him after they fucking, you know, outed himself as an electrician. They've been an electrician for decades and they're fucking just sharing their own expertise, whatever. Phil was super aggressive to them and fucking banned him for the crime of being an electrician. So yeah, the theory is that Phil Burnell actually tried to install it himself and fucked up or something. I don't know if I believe that, to be fair. I think Phil's too lazy to do something like himself. It's an interesting theory, but I don't buy it personally.
Rescheduled to come back out here this week. It's gonna be, I wish it would be a fun day. It's not. It really isn't. I want to have a nice fun day out with my wife and I can't have one right now because it's bullshit. But it's life, right? I'll be back on Sunday, and on Sunday I'd like to do something per your requests, okay? Sunday's daytime stream will be a major stream of Bloodborne on PS5 Pro. It will actually be the main daytime stream, 3 hours of progress. We're actually at a really good part of the game where I have these different choices I can make. I can unlock the Secret Hunter's Dream. I can continue down the tower and exploring the area of the alleyways at the bottom of this tower. Or I could actually just unlock the gate and head up to Amelia. Or we could go into the dungeon, the Hyperion Jail or whatever it's called. We've gotten there too. So we have all these areas that we've unlocked that we can actually check out. So it's an open world kind of exploration and decide what order I want to do stuff. I'm pretty excited for that on Sunday to do a full stream of it. You know, I played it 2 night streams. People are like, oh, we like this, but can you do it as a day stream so more people can attend? Well, now I will, okay? And then Sunday night, we're actually going to be doing Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I'm finally going to unlock Akimbo handguns. I've been trying for 2 streams, but I keep getting distracted. We're literally 1 level away from doing it. We will have Akimbo handguns unlocked Sunday night. We'll play with them, and then maybe we'll do another build, okay? Monday, I'm going to do another stream of Dragon Age the Veilguard. Now, here's the thing. This game is not getting a lot of attention. I'm just going to be honest with you. The streams yesterday, I couldn't even hold 200 viewers. I think I had 150 viewers on YouTube and like 30 on Kick. That's awful. All right, not even getting 200 viewers for something. You gotta wonder, is it even worth my time anymore, right? But the weird thing was, the support was good. People actually came by. Someone dropped a $200 tip and said, thank you for playing a game like this that normally, you know, it's slow or whatever, but I appreciate you doing it. If support keeps up, I'm okay with keeping the game in the rotation. So
what's the fucking point of ranting and raving about the viewership then? It completely contradicts your fucking narrative, Phil. This is completely contradicting your fucking whole narrative that you fucking stand by. Oh, you need these games to fucking be well attended to fucking keep playing them. If no one's fucking turning up, then why do you fucking play them? Well, you fucking play it for the fucking money, for the fucking paycheck. You're basically just admitting you're a goddamn fucking shell and you're fucking in it for the fucking bag.
So far, the game isn't bad. Like, it's not a bad game.
Why do you think Baldur's Gate 3 was fucking played so much goddamn? Baldur's Gate 3 felt absolutely fucking hated and wanted to fucking abandon, but it was one fucking game he was playing last year which fucking guaranteed him hitting $100 per stream. It was one of the few fucking guarantees that Phil fucking was gonna get fucking $100 at least in tips alone for that game.
It's just an okay game with really good graphics. Like, the graphics are the best thing. Everything else is kind of eh. So I would give it another shot. But if on Monday I noticed that if we're really slow again and if we were getting hard, it's getting tough to hit the goals, I think it might be time to retire it, you know? And that sucks because we're just getting into the part of the game where you're recruiting team members and the story's picking up a little bit. But what can I do? If people won't show up for the streams, I'm not going to stream it. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what happens on Monday. If we can get more people, like, the views too on the videos on demand are also atrocious. Like, the videos have been live 16, 17 hours. The videos don't even have 200 views on them.
What about the rest of your fucking gameplay, though? I mean, look at the rest of your fucking gameplay. Let's do it, shall we? Let's look at the rest of the fucking gameplay. Dragon Age 171 views, 141 views. As it, you know, for 17 hours ago. Like, what does Phil Burnell consider a success for views for gaming? Life is Strange, 379 views after 4 days. 322 views after 4 days. I was gonna say he's not fucking threatening to fucking, you know, wage quit that fucking game, but that's because he's hoping to fucking finish today. Call of Duty 8 days ago, 616 views. Pretty poor, Phil. Pretty poor. You fucking drop Call of Duty?
There you go. It's like people just don't care about this game for whatever reason. It's not me, obviously. People are here for my stuff. It's just this game is not garnering any attention.
And there it is. It's not me, obviously. How the fuck could it be me? It must be everything something else's fault, but it's not me. It's impossible for Phil Burnell to be the one at fault for any blame whatsoever for a fucking no great attendance or whatever.
So, I don't know. We'll try it again on Monday and see what happens. Like I said, I was never committed to playing the full game, but it makes me nervous when I'm seeing these low numbers, okay?
I need to add the word nervous to the fucking bingo card. I really fucking do.
Monday night is going to be Black Ops 6, the premiere of Warzone. Okay? Premiere of Warzone. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to do a solo stream of Warzone and see what it's like. Now, for the record, I've actually been speaking with a couple of different people about doing Warzone co-op stuff.
I wonder who those two people are. Are they from Kino Casino, I wonder?
And I think that I will be doing Warzone co-op. However, it didn't work out. One person who I'm trying to work with to do it had a bunch of internet issues. So they don't even think that they're going to have their internet like up and running properly by Monday. And I was like, well, I don't want to hold off too long. So I'm going to try Warzone on Monday night, solo, and see how it goes. And then, long term, I'm probably going to be doing some Warzone co-op. I'm seeing we get teams together and stuff and try it out as a team. Because that's the one thing I never did was do it co-op, right? I always did Warzone solo, but I never really gave it a shot with a team, and I think that might be pretty neat. So, let's see how it goes, all right? Okay, that's Monday. And then Tuesday, the main stream will be the premiere of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Brand new release. Actually, that's why I bought these aviator sunglasses to begin with, because I thought they'd be pretty neat to wear when I play Microsoft Flight Simulator. And those other ones that I had are not real sunglasses. They're prop sunglasses for, you know, like a Halloween costume, and you can't even see through them. They're actually so tinted you can't see through them. They're dark as hell, and they're not real sunglasses, and they barely fit me. These are actually real Ray-Ban sunglasses. Nice, high quality, super comfy. Love them. So yeah, we got these for the premiere of Flight Sim. So how's it gonna work? Well, if you remember, when I played Flight Sim years ago, what people would do is suggest areas for me to explore, give me the coordinates, or say, hey, here's a world monument you can find in the game by searching. And then I would basically schedule a flyover where you would start at a certain area, like an airport near it, take off, and then fly to the area and just kind of do some tourism. That's what really it is. We're basically doing aerial tourism. And while we're doing that, we're chilling. We're having conversation. We're having fun. A lot of people who ask me to fly to these places would then talk with me about them and say, hey, here's something you might not know about it. And here, you know, blah, blah, and we would learn about these areas that we're flying over. It was really, really neat. So I think it should be pretty fun.
Who fucking
I hope you'll
cares?
join me for the premiere on Tuesday. Now, my intention is to turn Flight Simulator into a chill stream, meaning it'll probably be a late stream that we do once or twice a week. We relax when we play it. It's not meant to be a daytime streaming game, but since it's the premiere and the release, I figured let's do it as the day stream on Tuesday. And then Tuesday night, we do another Bloodborne stream. Okay? Now, FYI, this schedule could change. Like I said, I have to schedule the electrician to come back this week to install my fan downstairs in the dining room. It didn't work last week, so we had to reschedule. So FYI, this could change around a little bit, and there's going to be one day next week I can't do a daytime stream. I just don't know when yet. But I will let you know as soon as I know what's going on, and we'll go from there. Okay? Cool. So that's the tentative schedule for next week. Are there more new games coming out? Yes, there are. But I'm just talking about the ones that are basically, you know, the big one next week is Flight Sim. And then we'll go from there. I'm excited to continue with everything that we are doing. Okay? All right. Sleepy did a $2 super chat. Says, I enjoyed our meeting this morning at Del Taco. There you go. I don't know what you're talking about. It sounds like you might have met the Bizarro Phil. The one that, you know, he goes around impostoring. He's an imposter. He acts like me. Says he's me, but he's actually a bad actor. He tries to fool people into awful things. I don't know. Thanks for the $2 super chat. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. I received a $1 tip from Liquidized Nipple Juice. Will I still try to get Wings and Boogie on the podcast? It's as I've told you guys, all right? At one point I cared, and then I just stopped caring. You know what I'm saying? I really did. Like, you know, would I like to do an interview with Wings of Redemption right now? Sure. Can I? No, he doesn't actively respond to anything. You know, it takes him so long to respond to like a DM or whatever. You get to the point where it's like, well, I don't want to have to say, hey, are you still interested in going on the podcast 7 times to even get a response? And the response isn't a real answer. So, you know, I know Boogie.
He told you that he would get back to you. He was undergoing surgery. So it's the balls in his court, essentially, for when he wants to respond to you if he is actually interested in fucking following through with this. He does not need your fucking impatient arse fucking send him a fucking 20 messages per fucking night asking if you're gonna be on the goddamn podcast for an interview.
He wants to come on the show, but you guys literally told me you're not interested. Did you not? people were basically like, nah, Boogie's not so interesting. Get wings. I was like, all right, I try, and he's, doesn't respond, so I don't know what to tell you guys. I can't make people respond, and I guess he doesn't really give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, if he did, he probably would respond. And the funny part was, he did tell me before his surgery in October that he did care and he wanted to be on the show. He's like, is it okay if we wait? I was like, yeah, I'm okay waiting till after your surgery. Well, that was a month ago, and he doesn't respond anymore. So, I can't make people act. They have to act and stop acting like sloths, essentially. Nothing I can do about it. So there you go. If ever they decide to respond or actually be like active, yeah, I definitely would have wings on the show. But you guys told me, no, don't have Boogie on, so that's why I'm not interested in it. I would be interested if people had told me that they wanted to see it, but people don't seem to want to see it. So there you go. All right. I received a $1.25 tip from a troll. So I just ignore them because I'm not stupid. I don't even read the messages anymore. Once I see who it is, I just ignore it and close it. So thanks, stupid. Okay. All right. So we got through all the housekeeping stuff. Obviously, you know what I want to talk about this morning. It's the reason I'm wearing the shades, right? So last night was the premiere of DS Politics on my Kick channel, DSP Gaming Reel. It was exclusive to Kick. I did not stream it on YouTube. I told you guys there's not going to be a crossover between DSP Gaming and the DS Politics show, and that's true. I'm not even going to tell you right now about we're not going to talk about politics. What we're going to talk about is how the show did, all right? So,
isn't that not just the same thing?
I was expecting, no lie, probably...
Oh, it's a fucking... It's like a state of affairs fucking, stakeholder meeting, you know what I mean? How did it perform? Never mind the topics on hand, how did it fucking perform? Like, is this actually fucking... who cares? Your audience don't need to fucking know this.
200 viewers for the show. I was thinking I'd get 200 people on the stream who would want to talk about politics. Well, I exceeded 1,000 viewers on the show. I had over 1,000 viewers at one point. Now, that's just my live viewers. If you actually count the amount of people who restreamed me...
No, Phil, but you don't know. Well, if you count the fucking restreamers, is it fucking 6 million or something?
All those idiots who steal content and basically add nothing to it but still make money on it. Illegal, but it is what it is. I had over 2,500 live viewers last night. And yes, those are...
Did you go around and look at every single detractor stream and try and check out their fucking engagement and analytics or whatever? Well, Phil, what a fucking miserable life you've got. So after Phil did his fucking stream, he spent his time on YouTube going to every single other detractor's restream and checking out their fucking numbers and engagement levels, whatever. He checked out Kinda Sav, he checked out Piece of Peace, he checked out Bro Science Bill, he checked out who else was fucking restreaming him. Oh, there's tons of fucking restreamers out there.
For all my viewers, because if I wasn't streaming, those people wouldn't be watching anything. So that's 2,500 people watched me live talk about politics last night. So thanks. Obviously, thank you to the 1,000 people who actually check me out on my own channel. And of course, there's 1,500 freeloaders out there, but it is what it is. So how did it go? It went pretty well. Obviously, when you have that many viewers, you're going to get trolling and you're going to get morons, and we definitely had that, okay? We had that element. We knew that was coming. The moderators did a good job. Thank you to the moderators that were there last night. I appreciate you because there were quite a lot of people who were acting like assholes and trying to ruin it for everyone, and luckily it didn't happen. Luckily, we took control. 3 major topics were discussed. One topic took about maybe 25 minutes, one took like an hour, and then another took like another 10-15 minutes. But they were all good topics. People really seemed to enjoy the show and what I had lined up. I think that's going to make the show good, is that I have topics already pre-lined up, ready to go, clips, articles to reference, rather than me just doing it on the fly show and then being kind of sloppy. I want to have that level of preparation every week for the show if I can do it, okay? So, overall, reception has been good. I actually had a few people reach out to me last night who actually congratulated me and said I saw the show and it basically was good. Like not necessarily, it's going to get polished over time. Let me put it that way. The more I do it, much like all of my content, right? When I started the podcast, it wasn't as smooth. Now it's a lot smoother. When I started with gameplay, it wasn't as smooth. Now it's way smoother. This is my first attempt at doing a show like that. I think for a first attempt, it was pretty dang good. If you haven't seen it yet, all right, there's an archive stream on the Kick channel, DSP Gaming Reel. You can watch it in its entirety. But maybe you don't want to watch it in its entirety. Well, there's highlights that are going live on my DSP Reacts channel. Allow me to show you how this is working, okay? So, right now, you can head over...
Phil, we don't care.
Who fucking
We
cares?
just don't fucking care. Hold on. Tacozilla has shared a screenshot from Kick, I believe. I bet there's a lot to talk about how successful DS Politics was. It certainly went well, says Phil. Jesus, man. Oh, god damn. And Brian sent me a screenshot as well. What's it? So, since Phil's bragging about view count again, this is from a channel with 201,000 subscribers.
And quite frankly, those people who make that
That's some interesting numbers. Those are some big fucking numbers, to say the fucking least. I actually missed. I did something pretty bad yesterday. I forgot. Not yesterday. So was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. I forgot to show off the members' artwork after bingo yesterday. There's a whole bunch of great things in there as well. Tacos all had a couple of things. He made this. And then I thought, you know what? I can do better with that mouth, and he did that instead. So it transformed from that to that. From Takozilla. Then he created this. Well, I say he created that. He created some of this. Artistic license, essentially. Takozilla then had a go, going to the Goonies. Love Chunk. I mean, Kit. Chase got in the act and decided to put Phil's face on a fucking fish. And then things got a bit fucking weird with his symmetry kind of, like a vegan-inspired fucking image here from Chase. By fucking putting it in like a mirror effect on down his fucking face. And then Chase decided to fucking just shove a hot dog in his fucking gullet. Phil choking on a foot long. You think Phil would be more experienced fucking guzzling foot longs by now, but there you go. The final image from Chase as well was one I think we can all recognise as show this is from. So yeah, we all recognise what show this is from. But there we go. I forgot to share this yesterday. I forgot to share all this stuff yesterday. After bingo was finished, I kind of felt bad. As soon as I finished bingo and I hit end broadcast, whatever, I went onto my members Discord and I thought, ah shit, I forgot to fucking check this card, the balls. You know, so I felt bad about that. So that's all the stuff that we've got from for today so far. Well, technically from yesterday, yeah, but there we go. I just thought I'd share it today since I was slow to yesterday. Anyway, let's get back to the bingo.
Head over to DSP React on YouTube. Here it is, youtube.com/@DSP React. And if you check out the main channel page, okay, well, first was my video announcing that the channel was going to change.
Yeah, and these fucking highlights, look how poor the views are. The views are crap. 10 hours ago, not even 500 fucking views. The clickbait titles don't work, Phil.
And of course, it's going to say for you things in your feed, but this is DS Politics highlights. So what I'm going to do every single week, after I finish a DS Politics show, I'm going to take the show and I'm going to clip it out into clips of highlighted topics that I talked about during said show. Okay? And so here you can see these are the first 3 highlights that are live. I kind of put a few, I mean, normally what you would do is do like 1 a day, right? But I wanted to get a few out there just so people to get to understand exactly, you know, what I'm trying to do with the channel. So we got 3 here, and then another one is going to go live tonight at 10 p.m. Pacific time. Another one will go live tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Another one will go live at 10 p.m. So I'm going to try to, maybe every 12 hours, there'll be a new one. And I think I have like 7 or 8. I don't know exactly how many I had. It's between 6 and 8 highlights, okay? And so, if you missed the show, right, you can then watch these highlights on the channel. And of course, here you're free to comment after the fact. You can't comment on a Kick On Demand, you know, video or a stream archive, but you can comment here. So please do. I want everyone to check out these highlights. And quite frankly, already the highlights are doing better than any of the videos that normally would go on this channel for like, look, here's DSP versus the internet from this week, 200 views a video, right? Here's the highlights already of the political show. In fact, if I refresh, they probably jump. Hello, everyone. Yeah, DSP here. And I'm making, shut up, DSP. Stop being so talkative. Yeah, see, they went up like 100 views each. So they're doing pretty good already for the first, you know, the first day. And I'm hoping that over the week, people will be like, oh, wait, you can watch that there? See, they'll grow over time. And this channel will actually get some views now, I feel, with these clips.
It's kind of weird hearing Phil telling us all his shop, but yeah. I think we've all felt like that.
Opposed to DSP versus the internet had run its course. It was not getting attention and views anymore, but now hopefully this channel will, okay? Now, that's great. And then the other cool thing is that on my Kick channel, so this is my Kick channel right now. Hello to everyone in the chat who's there. And if you know...
31 viewers. We're serious about to fucking believe that Phil had 1,000 people on his Kick channel yesterday. And there's only 31 today. Fuck off. Fuck the fuck off. That's some botting going on. Phil, you're the one that's fucking talking about how strange it was when it comes to fucking numbers and patterns or whatever. Isn't it very fucking bizarre for a fucking channel to only have like 30 odd viewers or 40 odd viewers per fucking stream to suddenly have 1,000 out of fucking nowhere? Yeah, very suspicious, isn't it, Phil?
Sub to the channel. Basically, I'm going to try to do the political show every Thursday night. It's not a guarantee. There may be some weeks where we have to change it around, but I want to do it once a week. And I want.
Oh, and by the way, I'm pretty certain that Kino Casino are still fucking live anyway, so they ignored Phil's request to fucking not be live at the same time. I'm pretty certain I saw somewhere someone say that fucking Kino Casino are still live doing their fucking usual thing.
I try to do it like every Thursday night, okay? So, look at this idiot. Here we go. So yeah, so I want to try to do it once a week. And the archive will always be here on the channel. I forget where does it show up? Down here? This is my dashboard. Where are the
I love how that idiot has fucking made a very good point. You guys might not have fucking seen it because of the chats in the way, so allow me to show you what Phil was fucking mocking there. This comment right here, from War Master Argent Sky. Man, for 37k subs, those video numbers aren't all that great. Did I use that channel for something else and then pivoted? Which is exactly what Phil fucking did. And he kind of knows it as well. He can't really fucking We can't really say anything against it. So yeah, this is exactly what I fucking felt it.
Video archives. See, I don't use Kick. I don't use Kick, so I don't even know. Like, this is my channel, right? Well, I don't know. The video archive was supposed to be here, but it's not. For some reason now, we're staring at the panels. Which is fine. This is how you find information about the channel. Oh, you had to click on the name. Here we go. So it shows your current stream, and then it shows the archive stream. Here it is. If you want to watch the entire show in its entirety, which was about 2.5 hours, you can just click there and watch it raw. But like I said, I'm clipping it out and having those clips go on DSP Reacts over the course of the week. You're going to see another 3 or 4 clips go live there. Right? And so hopefully you'll check it out. And thank you. We had an insane amount of support. It was really, really great. You know, hundreds and hundreds of bucks of support, way exceeding what a normal stream would have been. And like I said, I had people reaching out saying, wow, congrats on your first stream. If you can keep that up, obviously you got a thing going on Kick. You're right. Here's the thing. With that level of viewership, okay, if I can maintain that level of viewership on the politics show, or at least, hell, if I get half that level of viewership, my channel will grow. I'll start getting recognized. I'll start getting people clicking on my show to check it out. More followers, more people checking out the content. I need to keep making streams like that.
But there's only 30 people on your fucking Kick channel today. It's right back to fucking normal. So yesterday's fucking great success has had 0 fucking impact on today's fucking show so far.
Right now, one of the things that I told you guys is that I can't get the higher levels on Kick. Like, there's a verification level and there's another level. I can't get those because I don't have enough average viewers. To do that, you're supposed to have, like, I think it's like 75 to 100 average viewers. And as you know, on Kick, I don't get that many viewers. The vast majority of my viewers are still on YouTube for most of my content. But the Kick show did so well exclusively on Kick that hopefully, over time, we can build it up and it can be consistently hundreds and hundreds of viewers. And then it'll be able to basically get a foothold of its own. All right? So, let's see how it goes. But I'm very pleased with the initial performance. I hope that you will all check out the clips here on DSP Reacts over the course of the week. Now, if you liked the show and you were like, wow, I really like that, and you know, those topics Phil covered were interesting, but I've got an idea for a topic that I think Phil should cover. There's this new story that I heard about and I want to hear his take on it.
Give me your money.
You can do that. What you need to do is to become a submissions tier member here on DSP Reacts. Okay? And if you do, I'm going to make exclusive community posts just for you. So for example, last night I did that. Last night I did a members only post with a members only video, okay, showing that, hey, if you're a member of this channel at the submissions tier, you can now submit stories, news articles, videos, and other things for me to review and, you know, maybe talk about on the show. That's how I'm going to get crowd feedback, fan feedback on the show. All right? So please, a lot of people already are submissions tier members on DSP Reacts because they were submitting clips for the React show. Well, keep your memberships. Now contribute. We already have 3 people who did post up stuff, and I'm going to review that later, obviously.
Give me your
but
money.
hopefully by the end of the week, we get like maybe 20 people who will submit content, and I can maybe say, take a look at those and say, hey, that was a good one. That's one that I'll actually do on the show this week. See? So please become a submissions tier member if you're not already, or...
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Well, thank you very much to Larry for popping a 2-month bingo Barry membership message, and they said, hello. Let's see if I can respond in kind of a Scottish soundboard. Not that.
Hello there.
There we go. Second time lucky. Obi-Wan with a fucking hello there. There we go. It's quite rare I get fucking lucky that fucking quick with a fucking soundboard. It is randomised after all, you know what I mean? So the thing I usually want doesn't get played until I fucking press the button like 50 times. So it was only second time there, so there we go. Cheers for being a member.
Already are, please check this out on DSP Reacts and post up there. Respond to this members only post with your suggestion, whether it's an article, a video, or just a topic you'd like to see addressed. That's the kind of stuff that I need to make the show better. All right? So please do that, and thank you in advance to anyone who does. I'm excited for the future of the show. You know, the very first episode did well. Now, that overall feedback was good. Of course, all my trolls hated it, but they're losers. No one gives a fuck. But the person who was kind of like interested and, you know, I wonder if it'll do well, most people agree the show went good. They liked it. A lot of people were like, all right, some room for improvement.
So when Phil ignores all the criticisms of a fucking show, if he ignored all the criticisms, then the feedback was very positive. That's what Phil's saying. So if you just fucking drown out all the negative voices, then everyone else that mattered loved it. That's what Phil's saying. Basically, he's skewing the fucking opinion polls to only include the positive feedback.
I agree. It's not going to be perfect, but I think that for a first episode, it was pretty good. But the most interesting response...
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Thank you very much, Larry, for gifting a membership, and congratulations to Night Scraper for receiving that membership. Night Scraper TM. So there we go. Make sure, Night Scraper, make sure you thank Larry for gifting the membership. There we go. Good stuff indeed. Technically, that means we're 2 memberships or renewal memberships away from a free space. You know, we had David earlier on, then we had Larry, and then Larry just gifted a membership there as well. So technically, I mean, if we want a free space or a bingo card, we're 2 away. And oh,
come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
And they were a 1 away with Calvin Dutchman becoming a bingo Barry, so there we go. Good stuff indeed. I think I've actually, it's funny because I think my members are actually updating in real time, because I started off at like 184, but I think throughout the course of I think it's been a month since I had members before, so now it's gone down to, even though technically it's going down the way, I'm still counting these. I'm also not going to fucking go, oh, we're fucking meld. Not every 5 new or renewal members we get a free space. Doesn't matter what number says in there. You know what I mean? We've had 4 today so far, so yeah, we're walking away from a fucking free space, at least in that regard. Iris saying the majority of his chat was telling him to stop making it about himself and that he's just mindlessly ranting. I seen that in the Memology compilation, yeah, the fucking comments. He was getting roasted. And Phil was even told that today by somebody in his chat via contribution, and Phil said he had no idea what the guy was talking about. So yeah, Phil was playing ignorant in that regard.
It's not going to be perfect, but I think that for a first episode, it was pretty good. But the most interesting response came from the bowels of the internet, came from Mexico, from his shack.
For God's sake. Phil Kerem, what Ethan Ralph has got to fucking say. Jesus Christ, man.
As the show goes live,
What did Phil say about him? What was Phil's description of him?
response came from the bowels of the internet, came from Mexico, from his shack. As the show goes live, from his angry shack, Ethan Ralph retorted. It sounded like a man in a tin can reverberating because, you know, he lives in this little tin shack. So listen to what he puts on Twitter. This is so good. What the fuck would DSP's dumbass... Oh, excuse me. What the fuck would DSP's dumbass know about politics? Me on 83 milligrams of Xan and half a bottle of Mezcal would still have better analysis. Woohoo! What in the world? Well, Ralphie, what in the world? My show did very good. My show had great attendance, great support. People loved it. People were clipping it. People were talking about it. Meanwhile, you're falling asleep on stream so fucking high. You can't even step foot into this country because you're fucking wanted by the police. Or is it the feds? Or is it both? I don't know. But all I know is I'm riding high. I'm having a good time. I've got great content. People want it. People like me. And what about you? Like, what the fuck are you to talking to me like that? You fucking loser. And like I said, this is like an ant screaming at a lion. Like, what are you doing? You're fucking trying to get attention. Because, again, we know the game, right?
So let's just fucking clarify a situation. For years, Phil Burnell has bitched and whined and cried and moaned and complained about people punching down on him. When these kind of bigger names and bigger content creators, whatever, are fucking making fun of Phil Burnell was very sad because they were punching down on him. Whether it was Keemstar or Moist Critical or whoever the fuck it was, they were always punching down on Phil Burnell, and Phil Burnell was the eternal fucking victim because he had fucking made fun of him. But here's Phil Burnell now seemingly thinking of himself above these people, and he is perfectly happy to fucking punch down on other people. So it's not correct for people to punch down on Phil Burnell, but it's perfectly acceptable for Phil Burnell to punch down on other people. Let's just make sure that we're very aware of that double standard that Phil is fucking practicing right now.
You know the game. Here's the game. Here's the game for Ethan Ralph. Oh, something is going on. It's timely. It's interesting. Allow me to try to interject myself into the situation. So
Isn't that why you made a politics show in the first place? Phil, you don't want to fucking talk.
basically I can get attention for myself, whether it's good or bad. Any attention at this point is good attention to Ralph because he has no actual way to get it besides being a human embarrassment. You understand? So he sees, oh wait, DSP's doing something, it's gonna get attention, people are talking about it. Oh, I've got to fucking interject myself into this equation now. So here's what he's happy. Here's what he hopes. He hopes that he's gonna stream now. He's gonna respond to my show. He's gonna probably like talk shit about my politics show. And then
and you rose to the fucking bait, Phil. Not only did you fucking address him on X, you also fucking talking about it on your podcast. So he got what he wanted. You gave him the attention he desired and craved. You fucking made sure he did on multiple different times, which is the opposite of how you fucking tell your audience to how you deal with trolls. You meant to fucking ignore them, you say, Phil. You're always telling your audience ignore the trolls and they'll go away. Hell, it was your main point of your politics thing last night about this fucking text message thing. You told people receiving this fucking offensive text message to just fucking ignore the fucking trolls and don't pay attention to it or you're given power. But here's Phil Burnell, rising to the bait again, snapping away to like a fucking hungry little fucker, and I can't just fucking wait to fucking give people who are looking for attention what they want.
my detractors will come to his stream and give him money. Just like they did with Cog, you know, because my detractors are dumb. We've already said this. My detractors are brain dead fucking losers. So they will throw money at literally anyone who talks shit about me. So he is desperately hoping right now that by doing this, okay, he will get my detractors to come to his show and shower him with funds. All right? If my detractors were smart, they would say, we're not going to do that. We're not going to get scammed by this fucking guy. Because we know in reality, he doesn't care about DSP. He doesn't care about his content at all. All he wants is a payday. That's the only reason he's bringing me up. Look what happened when he tried to step to me a couple months ago. And I said, bring it. Bring on the Fuckville Festival. Bring it on. I'm ready for it. Because you're just going to give me free content. I'm happy for it. Let's do it. He bitched out. He pussied out. Like he is. He's a pussy. Okay? Same thing with Review Tech USA. Oh, all these years he wants to talk shit about me, but then when it's time to be a man up and come on the show and fucking confront me, oh, bitch out like a pussy you are. That's all these people are. They're clout chasing pussies. And they need to get their little boost of popularity by bringing up Phil, and then they run for the fucking hills. So, if, again, listen, I know I cannot control my detractors. I know that I have no power over them. They're really stupid people. But if any of you have half a brain cell in your head, do not go to Ralph's show and give him money. I mean, really? You really think that this poor excuse for a human existence deserves $1 from anyone? Do not give him your money.
Okay, Phil. I don't think that anyone should have the audacity to demand what people fucking do with their money. What people do with their fucking money is entirely their own fucking business. Now, I agree to an extent that Ethan Ralph is obviously just fucking hoping to, you know, ride the fucking detractor fucking bandwagon, essentially. Maybe get a fucking, you know, a couple of fucking detractor contributions to fucking, you know, but nah. That's not what this is about, Phil. You are directly telling people what they should be doing with their fucking money, which is a very fucking, it's a very like hypocrite. You know, why is it your business what other people do with their own money? You don't fucking like it when people try and tell you what you should do with your money. That you fucking grift off your fucking fans all the time. It's like, nah, well, you're in no position to fucking tell anyone what to do with their fucking money. You have no authority in that fucking situation. You have no business of it. It's not your business at all in general. What other people do with that fucking money? And yeah, as you guys can probably hear, my voice is still kind of a bit fucked. So yeah, this is, yeah, as I'm trying to avoid talking too much, but because my throat's kind of still fucked. I do apologise for that, you know, but it is what it is. Nothing I can do. Bugged, being slightly sick mechanics.
Please. Really, I'm like, don't do it. You already gave COG hundreds of dollars. You saw where that went, right? Now this guy, stop it. Seriously, stop giving money to these fucking people. They don't deserve it. That's all this is. This is a desperate attempt. Look at me. Look at me. I'm stuck in Mexico. I need your money. Please come to my streams and shit on DSP.
Oh, it's a shame we don't have clown mode in the fucking bingo card. And also, I all the time, like, I know most detractors are fucking telling fucking, you know, everyone that Phil blows a lot of fucking money. Like, if any of Phil's whales want to give him money, fucking let it happen, you know? Like, it's like, we've warned them what Phil does with it. We've shown all the evidence of what Phil does with their fucking money. If they're still happy to fucking give Phil money anyway, then so fucking be it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna fucking say to them, don't give money to Phil Bonnell. They're gonna fucking do it anyway. Because Phil has brainwashed these fucking dumbass dentheads into thinking it's some sort of us versus them battle. When the reality is, we can't fucking wait to fucking see all these fucking morons bankrupt themselves, go through their fucking disability fucking checks, whatever, to fucking make sure Phil Bonnell gets to fucking get an extra fucking day off so he can fucking feed Cat Bonnell the fucking ultra top tier deluxe meal from our next DoorDash.
And send me your money. Don't be dumb. Please. Okay. So anyway, that's enough talk about fucking Ethan Ralph for this decade. All right. So anyway, the show did well. All right. I'm going to begin planning next week's show now. And I hope that you guys will join me for the next week's show. It should be a good time, just like this week's. I'm going to have some feedback to review now. Again, if you are a submissions tier member on DSP Reacts, please submit your ideas, articles, videos, and otherwise just ideas for things for me to cover on the show. And I'd be more than happy. Really? I'd be more than happy to bring those up on the show. That'd be great. Arcadia says, can we do a goal where you spend the whole stream talking with the shitty accent? Ooh, the Ethan Ralph accent. I need your money. I'm down here stuck in Mexico. God dang it, I can't get out of my fucking shed. The door damn rested shut. It was raining last night. And now the heaters are all fucking stuck. By the way,
anybody care what this guy thinks?
No! DSP sucks. Send me your money. All right. So anyway, yes, thank you guys for an amazing show last night. I had a great time with it. Can't wait for it next week. I know it's going to be a good one. I'll have some more. I'll have input this time. Stuff. I've already found a couple local news stories that I'm interested in possibly covering. What I need to do is when I do these stories, I want to cover them like intelligently. I don't want to say, oh, here's one article, let me just read it. I want to like cover it with like maybe a few things that collaborate together. You know, with the story I did about Kamala Harris and the Democratic presidential race, I had all these videos to review, right? So I kind of want to do stuff like that. So
Give me your money.
what?
Give me your
You
money.
think this shirt is too tight fitting? Look, the arm is actually a little too long. See? The arms are actually a little bit too long. It's actually...
Well, that's because you got fucking little ass arms with no fucking muscle in them whatsoever. Yeah, the middle of the shirt is too tight fitting, but your little ass arms will fucking not feel big in anything.
very loose. It's a loose shirt. So I don't even know what you're talking about. The thing is with this shirt, it's weird. See what they did? It's white under here. It should be colored. Like this pattern should go through the whole shirt. It's white. And I don't know why they did that. So sometimes if I just like lean forward or whatever, the white will see the white like pop out a little bit. But that's natural. Like any shirt does that when you move. I don't know why they designed the shirt like that. It's weird. It's a nice shirt. It's from Gap. It's like I got it 100 years ago. I really like it, but it's just a weird design. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, that's true. I can talk about world politics as well, but I need to look into it. I need to get educated on it. Over the course of this next week, I'll prepare some interesting topics, and it should be a good show. Again, tentatively, we'll do it every Thursday night, but that's not a guarantee. It depends on how my week goes. Right now, let's say next Thursday night will be the next episode, but we'll see. Okay? Cool. All right. Okay, so guys, that's what I had for you today. All right, to be honest, I just didn't have too much to talk about today. So, what I would like to do is open this up to Q&A. Let's see what you guys would like to discuss today.
Oh, fuck off. You boring bastard. Fuck off. We're 20 minutes behind live DSP. Which means, basically, he had enough content to fill about 40 minutes. We've got like an hour essentially of Phil to just waste time. Or 40, 50 minutes essentially of Phil Burnell wasting fucking time. Oh, just start the fucking game, Phil. I don't know, do something. Karen Dutton says you're unable to rejoin your Discord. Send us a message on Discord and I'll try and drag you in myself. How's that? That seems to work sometimes. I don't know why it does that. I need to try and get these settings fixed when it comes to fucking my Discord. But yeah, there's something up with that. But I think I can do it forcefully. If you send us a wee message, I'll drag your arse in, like myself.
What would you guys like to talk about on today's stream? Tag me in chat. Got any ideas? Any topics? Anything going on I need to know about that maybe I missed out on because I was doing my show?
I'm kind of curious to see how Scotland are doing. That's what I'm curious about, you know. Are Scotland losing yet? The games are live on YouTube. The Scotland games are playing Croatia today. You know, so I'm kind of curious to see how it's fucking going. Are they losing yet? Let's see. I'll show it very briefly. Hold on here.
Ryan Christie.
Hold on. What's happening here? It's still no. It's almost half time. 5 minutes to go to half time, and then no. Here's a wee freeze frame. Luka Modric, one of the best football players to fucking ever play the game. I think in the last like 20 years, whatever. Luka Modric, amazing fucking player. It's bizarre he's still fucking playing. But yeah, 5 minutes to go to half time. We're not losing yet. Fucking hooray for that.
Absolutely correct, because if you consider what's
happening here, what's fucking happening? Why are we looking at this fucking guy? Oh, it's just a free kick. Who fucking cares? But yeah, we go. I'll just close that before stream gets shut down. Shit. Do I fucking get Yeah, nothing bad was seen or whatever. I'm not fucking rebroadcasting that fucking live football game. It's alright. Here we go.
I'd like to hear it. Okay. Valcule says, "Listen here, bish. You ain't gonna talk about that Rafa Maya like that." Yeah.
That's funny. Dickens rap.
Am I gonna play Stalker 2? I don't know. Have it on my list of releases for this month. It's a possibility. Did I hear about the big GTA Definitive Edition upgrade? Yes, but who cares? It's already old. The game is years old. I've already played them. I don't care about them updating the game 3 years later. It's not news. Any comments on Trump's cabinet picks so far? Yeah, but that's political. We don't talk about politics on this channel. We're covering the success of the show, but we're not talking politics on the show. That's a political question. If you want to talk about that, tune into my politics show on Thursday night next week, and we'll talk about it. Did I see?
As a note, but it's probably no fucking time to have a Q&A segment on your politics channel. Because you got a fucking big stacked, fucking prepared set of topics to go through. So how are people fucking meant to have a Q&A session when it comes to fucking politics when there's no real set time for it on your politics show?
See the Dragon Age sales leak? Take it with a grain of salt, but it seems legit. No, I did not see any Dragon Age sales leak. Do I know what we're going to eat for the next DSP Tries It? No, but I'd like to figure that out. Well, first off, I'd actually like to hit the goal. I mean, this is the finale. We hit the goal today. We do DSP Tries It. It's a no-brainer that we hit it today. But guys, we're at $8 to support, and we're over 45 minutes into the show. Let's get some support going. Let's get some super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships, subs, gifted subs, and tips right now. Let's get some momentum. Let's get our first subs over on Kick. Let's beat $1 and $2 of support. All right, let's get someone up there with something juicy and significant.
Apparently, live DSP is only at $13 right now. So yeah, 13 buckaroos only for Phil Burnell. Jesus Christ.
The toilet bowl will suffer today. You're absolutely correct. Absolutely.
For God's sake.
Will I play Dragon Quest 3? No. I'm already playing Dragon Age Veilguard. That's the RPG for now. If that fails, I don't think the next thing we should do is play another RPG when one just failed, right? So I don't think we're doing it. I would love to do it. I love Dragon Quest. It's an amazing game series. I know that it's a great game, but people around here just don't fucking like RPGs anymore. I don't know what to say. People will show up for fighting games. They'll show up for action games like Call of Duty. They'll show up for Bloodborne, but they don't show up for RPGs. I can't make people show up.
That was a perfect chance for I say nobody or no one, and they didn't fucking take it.
I don't have a guess on how Life is Strange is going to end, nor do I want to. I'd rather just be pleasantly surprised or shockingly disappointed. I'm not even thinking about the end. I want to see how they've written it. I'm not one to speculate. According to Smash JT, I don't know who that is, an insider told him total sales is about 1 million for Dragon Age Veilguard. It needs 4 to 6 million for profit. Great. I mean, first of all, I want you to think about how insane that is. They need to sell 4 to 6 million copies of a video game for it to break even.
What number did Phil just say there?
How insane that is. They need to sell 4 to 6...
Hold on. What was that number, Phil?
6 million copies.
Wow. Isn't that an interesting number?
Jesus!
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen. 6 million. 6 million. That's a pretty interesting number, isn't it? 6 million. Well, guess what? You're wrong. It didn't happen. You're making it up. Right? You make that shit up. No, how about this? Banned. Gone. Forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit.
Now that was good. Now that was a fucking good one.
The bar's being raised.
Man, I couldn't help myself. Phil said 6 million. I fucking just had to fucking play it. Half tempted for a free space for that. Phil actually said 6 million. Fuck it, fine. We got a free space for 6 million. That's our second free space of the game. We have one per Biggs, and we have one because Phil just randomly said 6 million out of fucking nowhere.
Copies of a video game for it to break even? What? That's insanity. How much did you spend on this game? Why did you spend that much on the game? Who the fuck was in charge of the project that you spent that much on the game? Because if that's the truth, 4 to 6 million, right? And the game is what, $70? Now, likely BioWare EA doesn't get all of that. There's publishing, there's all kinds of shit. But even let's say they make $40 a copy. 40 times 4 million, right? So they need to make $160 to $200 million on this game to break even. Where the fuck did you spend that money? $200 million? I think the main problem these days with game development is mismanagement of the project. They're pissing money away on what? Like, what was it really used on? And is it valuable? Did it add anything to the game at this point? And do you see anything in the game? The graphics are amazing. But outside of that, do you see anything groundbreaking or anything in the game that really needed $200 million? It's all established things from other games, franchises, even their own, you know? I don't even think there's a new element in the game that you haven't seen in another game before. So where'd the money go? Stuart says, will you ever play Farming Simulator? I don't know. Someone has mentioned this a couple times now. Is it a new game, Farming Simulator? Did it just come out?
Farm Simulator's been out for fucking many years, and it's surprisingly popular.
Farming Simulator 2025. I guess it did just come out. Available now. I don't know if you guys would like farming sim game. Like, would you enjoy that? You running a virtual farm? I feel like the problem would be most of these sim games like that, they really are catered towards a PC audience. Now that's okay, I'm a PC gamer. The problem is they really want you to use like keyboard and mouse, right? They want you to be mask selecting a bunch of units and using this and this. And I'm not using keyboard and mouse to play games. I'd be staring like this to play. My TV's over there, my monitor's over there. How do I do it? You know what I mean? Like I don't have a setup to play a game on keyboard and mouse. I'd like to, like we were just talking yesterday about maybe me getting a lap desk or something like that. But I don't think that a sim game would really work. People are saying, guess what? Oh, you want me to talk like this when I'm playing Farming Simulator? You want me to bring out all damn cows and milk the teats?
Oh my fucking god. No.
Get them chickens to roost. Get them eggs a-hatching. Harvest the grains. The salt of the earth people. The people who are the foundation of this country need to be represented in video games. Farming Simulator, folks.
That's funny. Different rap.
I think Phil's just upset because the FBI are investigating his mass text message. He wants to fucking, you know, bring back his plantation owner fucking Halloween costume and pretend it's the fucking good old days where he could fucking own a bunch of fucking people to fucking pick the cotton fields for him. That's right, in the previous fucking life he probably was a fucking plantation owner.
Very nice. I received, hold on, let me double check. There's a lot of troll tips today that I've ignored. Okay, it's a legit tip. A $2 tip from Dumas, the Royal Guard. So this is actually the first tip of the day with a name. Thank you, Dumas. And Dumas says,
Please let Dumas have a fucking King reference so I can tick off King.
here's a small donation for the Kings for food.
Yay, for the King.
Burger.
Thank you, random.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Thank you, random fucking whale, for saying the word King and making Phil say it.
And Dumas says, here's a small donation for the Kings for food. Here's a small donation for the King to get the food today. Will you ever check out Mario and I can't speak. What is going on? I can't read. I can speak, but I can't read today. Will you ever check out Mario and Luigi Brothership? It looks interesting. See, the thing is, I think it's interesting for people who played the previous Mario and Luigi RPG style games. They were all handheld, right?
RPG style games.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning. And I guess this is the new one in that line. I've never played them, so I don't know if I would like it or not. And quite frankly, I did ask people if they would be interested in seeing me do it, and they were, people weren't too into it. Every time that I play a Nintendo game, it really doesn't get much traction. Even the big ones, like Mario Wonder last year, didn't do well. That's why I skipped that Zelda game, and boy, am I glad I did. No one talked about it at all. That Zelda game,
no one talked about it at all. No one.
Burger.
There we go. We are doing very well. We are doing very well indeed. We are actually 5 away from a full house. We have 2 free spaces, remember? Which means we're 5 to go.
So you actually play a Zelda? Like, it like fizzled out. It lasted like a week, and no one talked about it ever again. So I'm actually glad I didn't buy it and try to play it. I don't think it would have done well. Which is a shame, because it sounded like a new top-down Zelda, and I like that, but I think that sadly, the whole era of like Nintendo nostalgia, like, it's still there. There's still nostalgia for Nintendo, but it's just not that kind of level of mainstream anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, the big games everyone talks about every year usually are not Nintendo games, or if it is, it's because there's a brand new Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's not, oh, because there's a retro Zelda game. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, it sucks. I like those, and I definitely would have liked to enjoy it, but it doesn't seem like anyone liked it. You know, I'm glad I skipped it. I think it would have been a big mistake. Let's see here.
Brian, yes, she did miss it. Phil actually said the word 6 million, so because of that, I played a clip and it gives a free space because Phil actually said the number 6 million. So yeah, you missed it because you went away doing some chores. Unlucky.
So I received a $3 tip from Waluigi's Taco.
It's a good point, Camden Dutchman. We had to wait like fucking 5 minutes for the fucking goddamn thing to load, but this bingo card is based on a number 6 million. So yeah, this is a very 6 million inspired bingo card today.
Go stand. Let's get that on the leaderboard. It's a very long message, so I want to get them on the leaderboard first before we read the message. Okay. So Waluigi's Taco Stand says the following. There was an article that came out a few days ago. It says the blockbuster game genre is now dying. Smaller, AA or indie titles are taking over. The most recent success is a Mario and Luigi game. It's sold not as much as a big AAA title. Since the cost rate is lower, it already made some money back in sales, and the sales aren't slowing down. What's your thoughts on lower budget games seemingly becoming the key to success? I mean, I just said that. Why did Dragon Age, the Veilguard, supposedly take over $200 million to make? We're playing it, we're what, 7 hours in now? Have you seen a single thing in the game that says, oh, $200 million budget?
I mean, it depends on the game and how that fucking budget is used. Like, honestly, it depends on the fucking game, I guess. Like, people will be fucking sick of me fucking referring to this game time and time again, but Rockstar invested a lot of fucking money in Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay? And that game, you could see the fucking efforts and the money that went into that game, the time that went into that fucking game, that was like money well spent. You know? People were doing fucking voice work in that fucking game, like they were contracted to fucking work on that game for like 5 years. And keep in mind, it's not just voice work, you know, it's like the guys that voiced fucking John Marston and Arthur Morgan and all that shit and Dutch and all that shit. They also had to like they were the actors for the characters as well. They had to physically do the things that the characters do. So like fucking apparently the worst thing that the guy that fucking voiced Arthur Morgan and played him, he hated fucking having to crouch walk because it's an option in the fucking game. So he spent one day, like he had like crouch walk for hours and hours and hours to get a fucking motion capture for it, and he fucking couldn't walk properly afterwards because it's a fucking option in the game if you want to fucking crouch walk, you know. But that's what I'm saying, like it's a level of attention and detail, and the money that goes into these games and the fucking attention that's paid in these games. And there's definitely arguments to fucking made that because of all the money and time that was already put into the game, that's why the game came out, even though it was right. GTA had fucking struck it large with fucking GTA 5, especially GTA Online, you know. They were fucking making bank off that, just about, you know what I mean? It is quite fortunate that Red Dead 2 still sort of later fucking day, based on the success that I was fucking going for that fucking point in time, you know what I mean? But it's still, but that's what I'm saying though, like when they fucking get it right, the attention to detail they fucking put into these fucking things is insane. I saw a video today about the fucking light poles in Red Dead Redemption 2. It's like 98% of the light poles in Red Dead 2 actually make sense. Like, they connect to a certain building. That building would be one building until a fucking light, whatever. It's like telegram poles, whatever. And it's like it makes sense. It goes from the building, and it's like seriously, the attention to detail is like stupidly fucking just so good with the things like that. You know what I mean? It's like what the fuck, man. But yeah, when developers also fucking work. You can have all the fucking money in the fucking world, obviously, for a fucking to create a fucking video game, but it's important that fucking people are spending the money wisely and they fucking know what they're fucking doing, and the ideas are there and the passion is there. It's not just also ideas. Like, how often do you fucking hear about these fucking game developments? They get chopped and changed all the fucking time. We're going to have this in the game, but we're not going to have it anymore. We're planning to have a sort of thing, but we can't do it anymore. Instead, we're going to fucking remove this thing. We're going to add this fucking thing now because somebody fucking wants it, whatever, you know what I mean? And the fucking people that fucking make the fucking decisions that have all fucking money tell you fucking do something different, you know what I mean? It is an infuriating process to fucking create a fucking video game. Because sometimes, as game developers, their hands are fucking tied with the fucking demands of people above them calling the shots. And it's like, you can only do so much. But yeah. Jesus, man, but yeah. Phil thinks it's easy to create a good game, though. Phil thinks, oh, don't make bad games, create good games. You know, Phil thinks that it's simple to make a good game. People just stop making bad games. Like, every fucking game developer probably goes out and sets out to fucking make a bad fucking game. Because Phil thinks it's fucking bad. It's like, yes, mission accomplished. Phil thinks the game's bad. That's what we were going for. Anyway. Brian's asking, are you open for an extra free space if needed because Phil told off someone for asking a political question while going on a political rant within the same podcast? Phil claims that he was not actually talking about politics in the show, but about the success of the show in general. So he wasn't talking about politics specifically, but he was talking about how well him talking about politics done for him personally. Basically money. Investor meetings and that. Is kind of hypocritical to kind of dedicate some of the fucking show to talk about a politics show, but then you're not allowing people to ask you questions about politics. But nah, it's no extra free space for that.
No, the graphics are nice, but all...
I mean, it seemingly happened right now. It happened earlier on as well. It happened earlier on as well, and Phil was like, nah, it's okay, but yeah. It happened earlier on, probably when you're unsure. But I guess somebody else has asked him again, and Phil's like, no, I'm not allowed to talk about politics. You know what Phil's audience are like. They fucking have to be told time and time again these things.
All the gameplay elements are either from that game or other games. Like I said, it kind of plays like Hogwarts Legacy in a way. The narrative is alright, passable. It has dialogue choices, yeah, like every BioWare game. Like, there's nothing even in the game that's original or that would warrant that level of investment. So where did the fucking money go? I think what happens is these big AAA studios have become so bloated that they have issues managing money, and they end up pissing away money like crazy.
Look who's fucking talking. Mr. 13 fucking credit cards maxed out to the fucking credit. What the fuck are you talking about? Because Phil Burrell's like an expert in fucking managing money. You know who's not an expert at managing money? Me. I'm pretty fucking sure. I am so fucking bad. Like, I definitely... I can admit when I'm bad at managing money. I am bad at managing money. It's just the way it fucking goes. I'm trying to get better though, to be fair. But Phil though doesn't think it's a problem. Phil is like fucking going crazy with the fucking money. I mean, oh, this is the fucking gravy train days for him. Everyone fucking loves him again. Look at all that money he's fucking getting. I'm gonna fucking install ceiling fans. I'm gonna fucking get new dishwashers. I'm gonna get fucking new washers and dryers. I'm gonna fucking get more Jasper cheats or whatever, you know what I mean? Might even take Cat to the fucking zoo one time. No lunch meat fucking sandwiches for us. No way, Jose.
While these other studios aren't doing that. They're being more efficient, and then they're gonna be more successful because they didn't have, you know, maybe this Mario and Luigi game only cost $15 million to make, right? And then they sold a bunch, so now they made $50 million profits. Versus Dragon Age that might not even ever make a profit because they're morons.
Well, naturally, you fucking want to get as much bang for your buck as possible. Phil Burnell is actually somewhat of an expert at this. It kind of feels weird to fucking say it, but Phil Burnell is the epitome of somebody who fucking puts in minimum investment into the craft and expects maximum reward. He has been doing this for many fucking years, and he expects it to fucking keep happening time and time again.
I don't even know what else to say about it, right? I mean, that's directly what we're getting reports on. That's what happened with Starfield. Starfield started off as a good idea, but the company, Bethesda, you know, became so bloated and so much of a, like, this weird, you know, department into department. I want to make a chair. Okay, submit your request to the art design department. All right. So it's been 3 weeks. I haven't got a response yet. Well, you know, ask again. Okay, finally. All right, so now they come back to you and they say, well, we'd like to do the chair, but we got this and this and this, and it's going to cost this much. It's like, wait, what? I just need a fucking chair. Give me a fucking chair so I can do my job. How can you even work like that? All for what? For a game that came out and it's a piece of shit. The game that comes out, all those years of development, all that money invested, the game sucks ass. They lost money on it. Like, morons.
Oh, hello. I am discovering that Croatia are down to 10 men. It's half time right now in Scotland and Croatia, but Scotland are going to play the entirety of the second half against 10 men. So Scotland might actually win a game. The other team will have one less player. I wonder if Scotland are going to fuck this one up.
Okay, what else would you guys like to talk about today? We still have about 20 to 30 minutes. Do whatever, unless you just want to jump into Life is Strange. But I'm open to discussion before we jump into that.
Well, let's see what happens, okay? Let's actually fucking check the timer. Like, we're behind Phil by 27 minutes. Does he begin Life is Strange anytime soon? No. In fact, the podcast is still going right now as we speak. I guess Phil found a talking point or two.
Again, please guys, let's get some support. Let's get the goal going. I know you guys have the entire week of hitting the goals. I know you want to hit the goals today so that we can do the DSP Tries It, right? So let's get that going. Let's hit it so we lock it in. We can order the food, get it all set and ready to go.
There's a button I've got for this kind of fucking rant. Give me a second till I can find it.
Cyber begging. That's all that is. Just rattling a little tin cup to the entire world.
There we fucking go.
And yes, today is the final day of Life is Strange. I know people are like, oh, I hate this game. Well, it's the final day of it. We're finishing the story today.
Who fucking cares?
Would I consider getting a motorized desk? I have no idea what you're talking about. What the hell is a motorized desk?
One that goes vroom vroom? I don't know. Oh shit.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
God damn it, it's still gonna fucking repeat this. Oh Jesus. I thought I fixed that. I would try and fucking fix that. It just fucking doesn't fix that, so it's gonna spam that 20 times. Let me just mute that so it doesn't keep fucking playing. Thank you to Sonny for gifting 20 memberships to the community. And not only have they gifted 20 memberships to the community, it means we've got 4 more free spaces, which technically means we're only 1 away from a full house. So yeah, I'm just waiting for the last 4 to come in, and then I can read off the names. So thank you again to Sonny for gifting 20 memberships, and congratulations to the following people who received the membership. Congratulations to Infinite Beak, Navi, Mathnet Egypt, CE, Michael Evans, Only Iced Bleach, Cat Weasel, Hofter, Max Power, Milliaway 009 brackets Millie 90, Reston Brandon Face, John Shively, Blask, Purple Aki, Sparking Across America, Peter North, PNF, Jonathan J, Metanoia, and Louis Holmes. Congratulations to you 20 for receiving a membership. Make sure you guys thank Sonny for gifting you a membership in the first place, and also thank you Sonny for gifting us the memberships and also giving us 4 free spaces as well for bingo cards. Technically, but not only are we 1 free space away or 1 thing away anyway in general, we are like 1 member away technically as well from having another free space. Because remember that we're at 4. We were at 4 members, either new or renewed. So we went with that as well. So I'm just pointing out something. But hold that. Phil will say one of these things very soon, and that'll be the end of bingo. So thank you, Sonny, for kind of freeing us from this. Oh, hold on, we're free anyway. Jeez. Broside Phil has got to the membership as well. I'll just get through all these ones to settings. BNF, Jonathan J, Metanoia, Louis Holmes, and I think the next one is Broside Phil's one.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
There we go. So, Broside Phil got to the membership to Muti. That's a full house. So we had 4 free spaces thanks to Sonny, and then we had a 5th free space thanks to you guys gifted memberships in general. You know, some people renewed the membership, or some people gifted them, like Broside Phil did there, and Larry earlier on. And also we had free spaces for Phil begging, and for him saying 6 million. So bingo is 1, we don't have to fucking worry about that.
Burger.
There we go.
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
We had $10 for the bingo prize fund. Fantastic stuff indeed. Guys, thank you very much indeed. Let's fucking... We don't have to worry about fucking the pressures of like... Well, what parts of the fucking podcast does Phil get toxic again?
No, I don't need to drive my desk around.
Yeah, vroom vroom, meep meep.
Oh, let's have it so I have several days where I can research things and find the best topics, and people right now are submitting
Who cares? Let's see what Phil talks about. What he gets angry about. People are saying he was fucking going off in chat about fucking talking about politics again. Let's see what happens.
Everything. We gotta get that done. And then after that, we decide what's next.
Who fucking cares?
That's gotta be like years out. So, yeah.
Well, hold on. What about years out? What, years out? Phil's planning something for years out? Hold on.
Now that I'm doing home improvements, what's next on the list? Don't know. We're kind of upset.
Oh, here we go. Oh my god. The fucking grand plan for the fucking home. The snort fort. This is gonna be good.
That the fans didn't work out this week, and now we have to have a second visit for the freaking electrician and everything. We gotta get that done. And then after that, we decide what's next. You know, at one point we were talking about getting a new dishwasher, but it doesn't seem to make sense to get the new dishwasher unless we're gonna like redo the whole kitchen, which we can't do. We don't have money for it. But we're hoping that in the next few years things will change now with the economy. Now that
So they need the new dishwasher, but to get the new dishwasher, they need a brand new kitchen in general, apparently.
the Republicans are now going to be in power. We're hoping that the interest rates will go down and the economy will flip. And now within say 2-3 years, maybe my credit will be better because of the bankruptcy. It's still bad. Maybe it'll be better by then, and then I can maybe like refinance my home and get some money where we can like redo the whole kitchen. But that's years out. Like there's no way that's happening right now. That's got to be like years out. So yeah, really nothing major. Maybe a little thing here, a little thing there, doing some maintenance. Like we have a gas fireplace and we don't really use it at all. And my wife was like, I'd like to use it, but it's dirty. Like, they get dirty over time, so I'd probably have a guy come and maintenance the gas fireplace and clean it up. And then once that's cleaned, then we can start using that at night for warmth, you know? Stuff like that. Basic stuff. We're not looking to do giant home improvements. We can't afford them. Even with the increased income I have right now, there's no way I'd be able to afford it. You know, like I said, the big thing for me would be getting this streaming PC. I hope that there will be some good Black Friday or Cyber Monday deals in a couple of weeks, and I'll be able to get a PC to replace my over 10-year-old PC that my streams, my video quality will increase, get a better capture device for it, you know, have some significant, you know, improvements in the business. And then after that, probably just start saving up some money. That way I can spend more time with my wife every month, have extra days off, and then eventually, you know, having some money saved up for something bigger. Right now, you know, the little bit of extra that I've got is not enough to be doing significant renovation of the house or anything.
Yes, I was spamming a fucking button basket. Basically, that was a fucking begment, so why?
By the way, guys, on Kick, if you want to talk to me, please tag me. I think some of you guys are trying to talk to me, but none of you are tagging me in the chat, so I can't see that you're talking to me. Please tag me in the
I mean, you can see the messages in the fucking chat moves, so it's like 30 people in your fucking Kick chat, for fuck's sake. And I was like, nobody's tagging me, so I don't know if you're talking to me. And the fucking Kick chat moves like so fucking goddamn slow anyway.
Chat on Kick if you want to talk back and forth with me.
So let's fucking fast forward and see what. Where the fuck they go? Hold on, what happened there? I was going to see whatever fucking talking points he's fucking got on a shitty podcast, but he fucking vanished.
In the room? How about this? Give me a sec. Ready? Give me a sec. Let's do a quick instant test.
Where did it go? Where did it go? Test of what? Is he trying to like, speak outside the room and see if it carries or whatever? What the fuck is this? Like, he's still going. He's still going. And bear in mind, we're at 1.5 speed still, I'm pretty sure. This is moving. Haunted. Spirits. The cloner demons are in full effect. This is moving. What would be causing this spooky fucking phenomenon happening? Very spooky indeed. Oh.
Okay, I can answer the question now. Yes, I do still smell it, but it's way less than yesterday. Here's what I had to do. I had to go across the house, open the window in the bedroom, breathe fresh air in from outside, which cleansed basically my nose and lungs, and then I came back into the room. Yes, I smell it, but it's not as bad as yesterday. Yesterday was like really bad, strong smell. Today I'm smelling it, but not as bad. So that tells me it's definitely the fan. It's this new fan. It's got to get broken in, and it'll probably smell a little less every day, and then eventually it won't smell anymore. It's a new thing, probably grease, right? The grease in the fan, whatever it is. That's probably what it is. So it doesn't smell, you know, it's nothing bad. There's no smoke coming out of it or anything.
I'm just picturing him fucking like stomping like across his fucking home, sticking his fucking nose at the window, inhaling fucking deeply to try and get the fucking freshest of the fucking smells. They fucking flush out the fucking, you know, unfresh smell from his fucking system. Jesus Christ, man, what the fuck? I gotta leave for him and stick my nose at the fucking window. I'm back in a fucking minute. Jesus.
You, Winston. Appreciate that. Crazy to buy a house right now. Do you understand through? So I got a gaming knowledge and fair-minded perspective. Well done. Thank you, Winston. Appreciate that. My plans to buy a home fell through, so I got a gaming PC instead. Dude, you would be crazy to buy a house right now. Do you understand the insanely high interest rates in the United States? Like, when I bought this home in 2014, the interest rate was 4.75%, something like that.
Oh, God. If people want to fucking hear about Phil talk about interest rates and try and give fucking business advice and financial advice.
Okay? If I were to buy the same home today at the same price, my mortgage payment would be almost double what I pay now. Because
Phil, if you refinance, it's going to become that anyway, isn't it? Like, isn't that what correct me if I'm wrong, but if you refinance your fucking home, isn't that fucking meaning you're on the new interest rate for your mortgage payments? Like, I could have sworn that's what happened. I'm not expecting this fucking kind of thing myself, but I thought you refinancing means you're fucking locked into the new interest rates of how much it would cost you to fucking pay a mortgage.
The interest rates have gone sky high in the last decade because of inflation. I feel so bad for people who are now in a situation where it's like, oh, it's time for me to buy my first home and start a family, and then you're gonna go, in this climate, you absolutely should not. That's just insanity.
Bill's plan is to refinance, by the way. He said it like fucking 5 minutes ago when he was talking about fucking potential plans to upgrade his home.
You're gonna be paying so much money out the ass to interest for no reason. There's just no good reason for it. It's gonna fix itself now that we've got the right people in power to fix the economy.
I mean, to be fair, it is fucking ridiculous to try and get a fucking home these days, especially if fucking, you know, like, it's back in the fucking like 1970s or whatever. It seemed a lot easier for fucking people to be able to afford their own fucking home. If like fucking compared to fucking today, like the cost of like what you fucking earn compared to how much it fucking costs you to fucking buy a home, it's like the levels that has fucking increased in terms of like the massive gap between affordability for those two fucking things is gone ridiculous mad. Yeah, I'd love to fucking have my own house. Like, you know, it's something that it might not even happen for me. You know, would love it to happen. You know what I mean? But people need to potentially save up and scrounge and save for like fucking 5 years or whatever just to be able to afford a fucking deposit for a fucking home. It is absolutely fucking crazy the fucking way that the market is right now with this kind of shit, you know. But it is what it is, you know what I mean? It's just the way the world is right now. It's an unfortunate turn of events. It's not just me going through it, it's everyone's going through it, you know what I mean? So my problem's like everyone's fucking problem, so there's no fucking point in me dwelling on it too much. Unless things change and get overhauled or whatever, it's just something a lot of people have to fucking face.
It's gonna flip. Already they're speculating they're gonna continuously bring down interest rates. So hopefully that everything's gonna be fine. And
Oh my dog, what's up?
Thank you very much to Logan K for the super chat. It says, I just moved into a condo similar to Phil's last week. Buying a home is cost, but not impossible if you plan and budget. You have to make sacrifices. Exactly. You know, I'm not saying it's impossible, but me personally, I'm actually fucking pretty bad with money. You know, like I'm not. It's not. So I never feel like fucking beg. You know what I mean? I'm okay in that regard. You know, but I'm still bad at kind of managing finances. You know what I mean? Like, I can put money aside for things like holidays or whatever. You know what I mean? But it's like, if I have like a super long-term fucking kind of goal, sometimes it's like, oh, I need to dip into this fucking pot to try and fucking cover this kind of thing or that kind of thing, and it's like, yeah, the efforts that went into fucking trying to scrounge away for this kind of thing, you have to fucking dip into sometimes because this thing happened or that thing fucking happened or whatever. It's definitely not impossible, but these days it's definitely a lot harder compared to back in the fucking day or whatever. But yeah. But me personally, anyway, for sure, I'm just fucking bad with money. I do want to be better. I'm trying to fucking be better. But yeah, it's something I need to fucking work on for sure. You know, it's like I need to like fucking have a more smarter head on my shoulders to fucking just manage my finances. But at least I can admit that. Phil Beno can't. Phil cannot admit these things. Phil doesn't think he's got a fucking problem with this kind of shit. The problem's not Phil. The problem is these credit card companies that keep messaging him and giving them offers. That's why I got 13 credit cards and maxed them all out. And that's why I fucking not only was paying for his own home in fucking Washington, but also kept paying for a fucking snorter fort in Connecticut. Bloody hell. It's just fucking ridiculous.
You know, we shall see. We shall see what happens. But fingers crossed, 2-3 years, everything's much better.
Also, Logan, of course, because big up to Logan, you know, we actually, you know, you moved into your own condo. You know what I mean? So obviously, naturally, congratulations. That is a huge life achievement. That's something that really should be acknowledged. I mean, owning your own home. You know what I mean? You fucking saved and saved and saved and saved and saved, and lo and behold, you know what I mean? You finally fucking got to where you wanted to go. You got the home you wanted, whatever, you know, you've got it now, and now, you know, that's it, you know what I mean? So that's a huge, you know, that's a huge bonus. That's a huge win. I'm counting that as a fucking W for the fucking detractor, so big ups Logan for that.
And then we can do things. Like, I literally have insane amounts of equity in this house. When I bought this house, I bought it for $250. I think right now on my mortgage I have like 200 left, 200k. The house is worth 500k.
Jesus, hold on. So he's paying the absolute fucking bare minimum. He's been there for like 10 years. And he claims the house is worth 500k.
It is. It went up that much value in the last decade. I can't do anything with the equity because my freaking interest rates are so high, I'd be paying too much for it. So I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for the interest rates to go down and then I can do stuff. But yeah, I feel bad for anyone now who's like, oh, I'm coming to my own. I got a job. I'm going to buy a home and raise a family. Oh, what the fuck is going on? What is with these prices and what is with these fucking interest rates? This is insanity, right?
I can't wait for that to be a fucking political topic on a show.
Paying interest rates. I'd be paying double.
Oh, stop talking about interest rates. It's not interesting.
Perfect gift. It's a console that it was.
Nah, I don't care about this topic either.
Family for an hour, then come back up, play more.
Not talk about fucking. No, I don't care. But just talk about something more interesting, Phil.
Pal. they set it up with an alias, or they set it up to just show their email address. Okay?
What is this about? What's this topic about, I wonder?
Because they were like, I want to make sure I'm doing this right, and there's no doc.
Hold on. What's this topic?
Yes, you did this correctly. Basically, someone has tipped me $5, and they were nervous. Because they were like, I want to make sure I'm doing this right, and there's no doxing of information. There's not. If you tip me, let me explain, because there are newcomers. Now, I understand there's newcomers to my content. Here's how.
Oh, great. Here we go. The reassurance. What is Phil going to get fucking wrong here?
How it works. If you send me a tip via PayPal, the only thing I can see is what you have set in PayPal to be public. Now, some people are dopes, I hate to say it, and they put all their information. They put their name and their address and their phone number and all this crazy amount of shit because they basically use PayPal to pay for like stuff on eBay and shit like that. And they think, oh, this is an easy way to do it, so I don't have to give my information out later. It just auto-loads it. That's fine, but you understand every single time you use PayPal, everyone gets all that information. So it's usually not wise to do that. What most people do on PayPal, they set it up with an alias, or they set it up to just show their email address. Okay? 99% of the people who tip me, I only get to see an email address. That's it. So in this case, this person tipped me, and I saw an email address. Okay, so yeah, so there you go. So no, I don't have any other information. All I get is like.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Carl Denson for a super chat. It says, donate the Snort Fort to science for research. I mean, Jesus man, wasn't there a detractor who actually visited? They popped by Phil's Connecticut condo before and put a poster on the fucking door or something, and it's like fucking, the place was like fucking falling apart. There's a hole in the ceiling apparently or some pish. I can't mind exactly what it was. I do remember some random detractor just kind of fucking went along there, and there was a derogatory poster about Phil put on the fucking building or something. I can't mind exactly. Something like that happened anyway. Geez, but yeah, it was. Phil though, he's abandoned that property. You know what I mean? That is not his anymore to worry about. You know, that's like, wasn't that taken off him essentially? You know, like the bank took it off him or some pish. Bank of, I don't know who it was exactly. I can't remember the lore of who basically owns the fucking Connecticut fucking Snort Fort now, but yeah, fucking God help him trying to fucking deep clean that place out to fucking get rid of all the fucking Phil Burnell toxicness.
Okay, so yeah, so there you go. So no, I don't have any other information. All I get is like very general information when people tip me from PayPal. I don't get, and I would never dox anyone. If you want to go by a name in a PayPal tip, all you do is you put the name in the tips. You can say, hey, so this is Michael, and I just want to say, hey Phil, good show, and here's a contribution. That's how you do it. If you don't put a name in the body of your tip, I will never read out a name. Okay? So there you go. So in this case, this is an anonymous $5 tipper. Okay, so let's play animation and let's see what they want to say.
Who fucking cares?
Not working. Ugh. Finally,
I want to hear what this nervous Nelly has to say.
I get a contribution big enough for an animation, and now this thing won't work.
Jesus, that's Phil saying that. Finally, I got a contribution big enough for an animation when it won't work.
Finally, I get a contribution big enough for an animation. Now this thing won't work.
Give me your money, give me your money.
It worked?
Give me your money, give me your money.
It did work.
Give me your money, give me your money. Give me your money, give me your money.
An anonymous $5 tip.
What did I say, Phil? What did I say?
And basically this person is asking about, previously, how have I registered for voting? Listen, here's the truth, okay? All this kind of stuff is public. The history of anyone's, you know, what party they were a part of, were they registered as a Democrat or a Republican or a Green Party or a Libertarian or whatever. It's all public.
So what's your big problem then with people knowing about it if it's all public record? Like, nobody fucking done anything illegal to gain that information, so why do you get a butthurt about it?
But it's also not anything that anyone should give a fuck about. Like, seriously, like, it's no one's business how someone is registered one way or another. In the United States of America, you have the right to be in any party you want. You have a right to vote however you want. Or you have a right to abstain from voting, and that's all within your rights. That's the beauty of the American democratic system, is you can participate or choose not to participate however you want.
But I think it is massively fucking hypocritical if you're complaining about certain fucking political issues when you're choosing not to fucking make your vote count to make a fucking change for these kind of things. When you are crying and bitching and whining and moaning about certain political issues that affect you, but you're also fucking sitting there saying you're too fucking lazy to fucking vote, then it's like you have no fucking right to complain because you did nothing to fucking try and change anything.
That's true independence. You're not forced to do it one way or the other. And by the way, whatever your action is or inaction, you don't get judged for it. You don't say, oh, now you're my enemy. It's been publicly exposed that you voted for this person. I don't like that person. I hate your guts, and now we're going to go to war over it. No. I mean, if you act like that, you've undermined the democratic system that we have in this country. Seriously. So when we're watching a Kamala Harris campaign ad where she has Will Ferrell saying, we're going to hold you personally responsible, Gary, if you don't vote for Kamala Harris and Trump wins, that's literally undemocratic. The whole thing is. Okay? So, FYI.
But why is it not undemocratic for the January 6th vote, for example? When Trump was like, we're going to march on Capitol Hill. and then he kind of just let his fucking supporters kind of make up what they wanted to do once he got there. You know, why was that not undemocratic, Phil? You gotta bear in mind, technically, America is what it is today because they didn't follow the rules. Remember when the British were in charge and all that shit, you know what I mean? And like the taxes were all fucking sky high or whatever, you know what I mean? This is like fucking, you know, this is during a time when ALT was just a fucking young boy, you know? And like, all and so what happened? Like the change was implemented. Change happened because people fought back and fought against the system, and the British were forced out. You know, this is what I'm saying though. Like, it's frustrating to kind of see the way, but as fucked up as the world is usually changed only when people ignore the rule of law. You know, like it is very rare for big massive changes politically and geographically to happen because people pay the law. You know, you know. It's just one of those kind of things over the fucking centuries. One common thing has been true: when people make, you know, when change is forced, it's because somebody broke the law to fucking force that change, and they won when they fucking done it. So their way fucking became the norm. It's just, for lack of a better way to phrase it. Thank you to Ira for the super chat. It says the most American thing is to commit tax evasion. Like Phil Bonnell did, you mean that exactly? Big up to Battery Exhausted for the raid. Their viewers have just joined the chat. We've already won bingo, by the way, guys. We've already won bingo. We're just fucking chilling and fucking seeing whatever crap Phil's putting out, whatever, you know what I mean? But bingo's been won. We are victorious in bingo. We're gonna have some marbles very soon as well. We're just fucking making fun of Phil and his bizarre fucking takes. And also I'm trying to fucking put in my own uneducated fucking takes, you know what I mean? Just seeing how people react to that. But yeah. Phil pretending to fucking know what he's fucking talking about, and it's just classic Phil.
It's none of anyone's real concern or business who I ever voted for, how I was registered, none of it. Just because I have stalkerish losers on the internet, okay?
No, Phil. The information is public record. It's very easy to see as fucking information. It wasn't very hard to find. After all, it is fucking public. You should have no problems with whatsoever.
Stalk my every move, who act a certain way. Doesn't mean that you have a right to try to like pry into my past and shit like that. Have I previously been registered in political parties? Yes. Have I previously voted for things? Yes. Do I vote for things sometimes? Yes. Is it any of your business how I vote or why I vote? No. Now I have a political show. And I very well may talk about those things on the political show in the future. But it has nothing to do with my podcast or my gaming content or anything. I don't know why people would be bringing it up. It's none of anyone's business or concern. And again, it doesn't even prove anything. Like, oh, well, Phil isn't currently registered to vote. Therefore, he can't do a politics show. What the fuck are you talking about? Explain that. Really. Connect the dots here for me. So because I haven't voted recently on something here in Washington State, I have no right to ever speak on anything political?
I mean, I would say about the current political matters that annoy you, yes. Look, you're complaining about certain fucking things happening politically right now which affect you and your fucking life. But if you choose not to fucking make a vote, your vote count on that, then I'd say you have no fucking right to complain about it when you don't even bother your arse to fucking vote in the first place to try and change things. You know? You also talk about politics all you want, when it's like fucking things that happened in the past, whatever, or happening elsewhere. Give you put your 2 cents in when it comes to things like, you know, the topic of abortion, for example, or talk about fucking Israel, the conflict happening in the Middle East, whatever. These kind of things where you have no real fucking input anyway, you know what I mean? Give your own fucking 2 takes. But when you're talking about your own, you know, absolute political issues happening right now, that you chose to fucking not even fucking make your votes count on because you're too lazy to fucking vote, I would say you don't fucking really have a right to talk about and complain about that fucking kind of thing when you just fucking sat in your arse when it came to fucking making your voice heard.
Are you slow? Is there anything in there? Hello? McFly? Hello? What are you talking about? What you're saying makes no sense at all. There's no connect. Look, literally, there's no logical connection. That's what morons do. They'll just bring a reference up and be like, okay, so that's why. Wait. Logically connect the dots and explain. Right? I've already explained this over when I was over on the Kino Casino show. What really sucks for me is I live in Washington State. Washington State, for those who don't know, Washington State in the United States is one of the top 3 most liberal, left-leaning states in the country.
They hate it clearly.
What that means is any single time that there's anything up for a vote or for issue, it always goes blue. It doesn't matter how many people try to rally or vote in any way, it always goes blue, and there's nothing you can do about it. This is a blue state, and it probably will be forever. Maybe in time, if things change enough, then it could turn back a different way. Right now, it's all blue. So literally, there's no reason for me to vote on an issue because it always goes the same way.
And if everyone fucking thinks like you, Phil, that means it'll always stay that way as well. Change can only fucking happen when people fucking actually fucking make their vote count. But if everyone fucking gives up before they've even fucking tried, then no wonder you're fucking accepting your fucking fate. No wonder you fucking stay fucking blue then. It is such a fucking defeatist attitude to fucking have. It is unbelievable. How you can fucking say that with a straight face. I think there's nothing wrong with saying that. If he's truly inspired by fucking politics, then he should fucking be making that fucking vote count. And try and fucking encourage others to fucking vote the way he fucking wants to fucking vote because of whatever fucking reason. But he's such a goddamn fucking hermit, he doesn't fucking care about anyone else. All he cares about fucking himself.
Like, there was just a governor race. Of course it went right to the Democratic side. There was no way that the guy who on the other side had any chance to be voted in. We all knew it was going to be the next Democrat was going to be the next governor of the state. It's like that, okay? Sometimes it has been like that. When I lived in Connecticut, it wasn't always like that, okay? Then it turned that way. It went liberal, actually. When I moved out of there, it went super liberal, too. So, maybe, you know, if I lived in one of these states, these swing states, where it's always kind of back and forth, my vote would actually kind of matter. But sadly, where I live, my vote literally doesn't matter. If I vote...
Every single person's fucking vote matters. Every single person's fucking vote matters.
Blue, I'm just voting another drop in a giant bucket that's already full. If I vote red, it doesn't matter because the blue always wins by a landslide. So it doesn't matter how I vote. Get it? But dumb people would say something incredibly stupid. Like, well, if you never vote, you have no right to talk on politics. Wrong. Maybe the reason I don't vote is because my vote doesn't count. Because our political system's fucking busted, right? Right now we have a system where if I vote for president, it doesn't matter. It's overridden by the whole state. Why? Maybe it should be a popular vote presidential election. You ever think of that? Maybe that's...
The popular vote would actually make things kind of interesting because it usually is quite a lot closer. You know, if things were done by the popular vote in America anyway, it would be probably quite interesting to see how that would fucking go, but I'm not sure. It's a strange one. It's got pros and cons to it for sure, you know.
It's something to talk about on a politics show. Maybe the actual common person in America should have their vote counted instead of just thrown away just because of where you live. But what can you do? You know what I'm saying? So I've had enough of people who want to just make shit up and they can get fucked. No, really, they can really get fucked. Like this fucker right here. You get fucked. Who else would like to fuck? Who else wants to get fucked, right? Here's one. Okay, you get fucked. Enjoy.
The toxicity is high today.
Joel Lofts is sadly not up for fucking right now. All right, good. That's good, though. You don't want to get fucked. That's the whole point. You want to stay away from it. But you're going to be an idiot and you're going to make up fallacy arguments and illogical arguments, then I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna throw you right off the stream. Fucking people are so dumb. Elicification says, on the flip side of that, someone that votes will know all about politics. I know 20 people that vote, they don't even know what they're voting for. Yeah, exactly. It's a fallacy argument, because what it is my detractors at every turn want to say that anything that I do is invalid. Despite the fact that I had 1,000 viewers on my live stream, 2,500 total live viewers during the show pulled in great numbers. People overall were shocked at the quality of the show and actually really liked it, right?
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
They can't admit that. They have to spin it in any way to make sure that, oh, the show was bad. So why was it bad? Oh, because Phil doesn't vote. What does that mean? Nothing. Literally means nothing. It's not that I don't vote because I'm lazy. It's not that I don't vote because I hate the political system and I want to leave the country and next from the country. No, I don't vote because my vote doesn't matter. If I register right now and vote, it doesn't matter either way. I'm going to state that it's insignificant. And I think that's a problem with our system. That it should make is that your vote does fucking count for something. It doesn't right now where I live. That sucks. I do. In the political system right now, I feel insignificant. Like, no matter what I say or do in an election, it doesn't matter. Now that I have a politics show, and I actually can speak my mind about political topics, that might change, right?
But we can all speak our fucking mind though, Phil, and I think I speak for quite a lot of people when I say it's very suspicious that your Kick viewership went on average from 30 to 40 people to 1,000. Isn't that a very strange, large up fucking numbers out of fucking nowhere? And also the very next fucking day it goes back down to fucking 30. Very strange that, isn't it? It's almost like people were maybe like somewhat view botting your Kick stream. I'd like an actual, you know, maybe Kick should fucking investigate how many fucking people are actually there and how many people are fucking bots. Maybe something worth inquiring about, you know. Let Kick investigate that and see how many fucking people are actually real fucking people.
Now, I actually may have the ability to talk intelligently about politics to an audience that's willing to listen, and I may actually have some people along for the ride, and I might have an impact. My vote had no impact because of the way our system is set up. It's a waste of time.
As I'll say again, every fucking vote counts. Like, it's just, Phil's just too fucking lazy to fucking doing about it, you know what I mean? It could very well be that there's a large number of Republicans in Washington, in the Renton area, who think the same as Phil and don't bother at all to fucking vote. You know, who fucking knows though. Anyway, that's Phil's fucking political rant. Anything interesting going on here? More begging, I wonder?
So, you know, it is what it is. That's the world I live in. That's the country I live in. And by the way, I'm happy to live in the United States.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Carl Denson for the super chat. It says, he is so ignorant. Here in California, there's a chart showing how Republican voters flipped a lot of counties red when compared to 2020. He is lazy. Exactly, this is what I'm saying. California has been one of the most usual... when you think of California, it is usually the most democratic state out there, in the past anyway. But things can change. Things can absolutely fucking change. But he is such a lazy bastard when it comes to fucking these things. He's like, nah, he doesn't think his vote counts. But the problem is, Phil won't be the only person that fucking thinks that. And because everyone around him, however, has that fucking same defeatist mentality, they probably fucking think, oh, well, why bother? If they all bothered, it may have been a lot fucking closer to the race, you know? It's just too much, he's just too much of a fucking lazy sack of shit.
States of America. A lot of people sit and bitch all day about this country. What you don't understand is that in a lot of other places it is so different and you don't have any of the freedoms, values, or things that you get.
I don't fucking pretend to be proud of fucking American. You fucking, you know, stop paying your fucking taxes when you're fucking meant to. Bankruptcy fraud at the fucking arse. Fuck you. Pretend to fucking be proud of an American.
We're on Kick. Thank you, Winston, for becoming a sub on Kick. So if you just became a legit sub, meaning you paid for it yourself, you're
fuck you, Winston.
And then there you have badges and you can select founder.
No, this is a begment. This is definitely a begment.
Good thing to have that freedom. In some countries, you don't have those freedoms.
But he's still going on about this fucking shit. Yeah, we get it. Some places are fucked up when it comes to trying to fucking, you know, make your voice heard. The right to fucking protest, the right to fucking free speech or whatever, you know? God bless America and all that crap, you know what I mean? Fucking have those fundamental fucking rights.
Eddie? There's a difference between, I'm just lazy and I don't want to get involved in the process because I like to sit like a lump in front of my fucking TV or smartphone all day and I just never...
Is you, yes.
Never want to have any intelligent thought in my head. I just want to coast through fucking life.
Yes, that's you, Phil.
Leeching off others and never being a
yes, that's you, Phil.
Part of anything positive or productive.
Yes, that's you, Phil.
That's a little different than, oh, I know how the process works and I know that sadly my vote has no impact, so I'm not going to waste the time, you know, with that process. It's very different.
Or is it really, Phil? They kind of sound like the exact same fucking thing to me.
People don't, well, seriously, people do get that. My detractors won't acknowledge it because they're losers who just want to say everything I do is invalid. That's all it is. Again, the show went well. People liked it. There was good views, good attendance. People are watching the clips. People.
Phil, you got view botted and one fucking person wailed out 60 subs to you. One person wailed at 60 fucking subs, well, you got fucking view botted at the arse.
Contributed to the show. They can't wait for next week's show. They're excited for it. But the detractors can't admit that. Oh my god, it was terrible. It was awful. He's misinformed, uninformed, doesn't vote, every piece of shit coming out of their mouth, every little sour turd.
Remember though, he fucking doesn't pay attention what the detractors say about him. He blocks out all that white noise, and no one fucking pays attention to what the detractors all say. Apart from Phil Bonnell, who can't fucking stop repeating the things that the detractors say about him.
Because they're seething that I do popular stuff that gets attention and makes money. They're so upset. And by the way, the only reason that they ever get attention or make money is me. If I didn't exist, they wouldn't exist. They're leeches.
What do you mean I wouldn't fucking exist? Like, if Phil Bonnell didn't exist, my mommy and daddy wouldn't have fucking shagged each other and I wouldn't fucking have been born. What the fuck is that meant to mean?
They know that. They're parasites and...
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much, Carl Denson, for the super chat. It says a good comparison that's slightly off topic, but remember Nintendo dominated the industry for a long time, then came Sony. Staying on top isn't forever. Look, it's the same for a lot of fucking things. You can compare it to consoles that you just said there with Nintendo, who were the big fucking main power players for a long time, and Sony fucking changed the game with their 32-bit console. Was it 32-bit console, I think it was, at the time? I still remember the fucking... The big fucking massive battle to try and get in more detail, whatever. I mean, like 32-bit, 64-bit, 128-bit, not shit, you know, just the kind of detailed graphics, whatever, you know. But it's not just that, you know what I mean? There's like other things as well. MySpace was launched in like, wasn't MySpace in the early 2000s? Was it 2003 or something, or 2000 and... I can't mind, you know what I mean? But yeah, MySpace was the biggest fucking thing in the world for a long time. Like, it was hard to imagine, like, MySpace... You know, it was the huge fucking phenomenon it was, and then out of nowhere it fucking died. It was like gone. I was like, wow, that was the biggest thing in the world for a little while, and then it's fucking gone forever. yeah, exactly. Remember Blockbuster as well. That's another fucking example as well. Ah, Jesus, man, it is mental though. It's just like nothing is forever. You know, and these things, nothing is always going to fucking stay the same. These kind of fucking things. Apparently we're at gameplay with Phil right now. Live Phil's at gameplay is at $55. Oh, that's not $150 though. He's gonna be worried, he's gonna be concerned. He'll be glad that this fucking Life is Strange is this will be the final stream, you know, that'll be that. But Jesus man, it's gonna be fucking... It'll make him nervous, yeah. I'll need to add nervous to the bingo card. Actually, it's how much longer is the fucking podcast gonna go on for? What other fucking strange talking points is he fucking getting?
They will die someday. They will die off. But...
Oh wait, he's talking about us here.
So upset. And by the way, the only reason that they ever get attention or make money is me. If I didn't exist, they wouldn't exist. They're leeches, they know that, they're parasites, and they will die someday. They will.
Isn't this quite dehumanizing? Wishing death on people who criticised you? Is this not against YouTube terms of service to kind of wish for this kind of thing? It feels like Phil's kind of bullying me right now. I feel bullied personally. It's like that kind of Simpsons reference. You remember that random Simpsons? It's like one of the older Simpsons episodes. Marge fucking channels her inner fucking painter, paints Mr. Burns. She says she fucking decides to paint Mr. Burns nude, and like I think like one of like the teachers go, well, he's old, but he'll die one day, so I like it, or something like that. So it's like a very bizarre put down. It's like he's old and ugly, but he'll die soon. So yes, that's a good thing. So what the fuck? But yeah, Phil is being quite mean here to people. I feel like this feels like bullying harassment content from Phil Burnell here.
Attention and makes money. They're so upset. And by the way, the only reason that they ever get attention or make money is me. If I didn't exist, they wouldn't exist. They're leeches, they know that, they're parasites, and they will die someday. They will die off. But, you know, for now, it is what it is. And I enjoyed the 2,500 live viewers that I had last night. That was very nice.
How many viewers does Phil have on Kick right now? Is it still like 30 odd? Or is it fucking going lower? So we can probably just fucking check ourselves. Fuck it, we'll just fucking examine ourselves. Fuck it. Let's fucking check out. Let's go to this community page and let's go to this Kick thing. 29 viewers. We're meant to believe that Phil Burnell had 1,000 people on his Kick channel yesterday. And like 970 of them decided, you know what, I'm not going back. Like, are we meant to seriously believe that Phil had 1,000 legitimate fucking viewers yesterday on Kick? When his average is like fucking 30, 20, 40, whatever, you know what I mean? Fuck off. Get the fuck. Nah. No fucking way. It does seem very sus, Phil. I'm just saying, it seems very fucking sus.
Okay. Who cares about what RTU says? Someone like RTU is such a fucking clown. Literally everything he's ever done was for attention, for profits. The guy's a joke, the guy's a phony, everyone knows it. There's no reason to ever bring the fucker up. Literally, there's no reason to ever bring that man up.
Says a person that wants a fucking shirt design or something with him carrying the poker chip or whatever. Does it still have a chip? Does it still have a chip spinning in the background? It does! Like, who cares? As he says, well, it has a little poker chip on display right there. Next to the spinning poker chip graphic. And feels like, who cares about RTU?
Politics show. Okay.
Oh, goddamn. What else is that? It's Phil. Come on.
To ever bring him up at this point. Everything he's involved in is a clown show. It's all a joke. And we all know it. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason to talk about him and beat the dead horse. The guy's a loser. He's never coming back at this point. He could have had a resurgence. He did all the wrong...
This is rich still. This is still the rich rant. Phil says who cares, then goes into a fucking 5-minute rich rant. Wow.
Doesn't seem to be doing so well. I think we should do something different this year. I just don't know what. Here's the truth. So someone just said, any thoughts on Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson tonight? If it were a real fight, I'd actually be like, wow, I'm rooting for Mike. I want to see Mike come back strong here and beat the shit out of...
Oh, for God's sake. I feel it's so hard to get excited about that fucking thing. I know everybody wants fucking Mike Tyson to fucking destroy Jake Paul. It'd be great if it fucking happens. I can't... It's just... Nah. I think... The only... So, first of all... Mike Tyson doing this in the first place is for the payday. There's a lot more money involved in boxing these days compared to when he was fucking on top of the fucking world dominating. And there's still quite a lot of money back then, but these days it's fucking astronomical. The fucking numbers, you know? But it's just... Nah. It's hard to imagine. Don't get me wrong, I would love it if Jake Paul got fucking like uppercutted to fucking hell in the first fucking 10 seconds. You know, that'd be fucking incredible, but nah. it's hard to see anything good happening from this fucking fight. Like, you know, it's like Tyson was one of the fucking greatest boxers of his generation. But that's the key word, he was one of the greatest. A long fucking time ago. And he's an older man now, and he can probably fucking go full throttle for maybe a round or two at most. But nah, it's like, I don't think he can't be consistently explosive like he was before, naturally. And I think it will knock him out quickly. If Jake Paul survives initial fucking barrage or whatever, then he'll just fucking keep away. Stay away from the fucking old man. You know?
Jake Paul. Seriously. But I don't think it's a real fight. I think it's fake. I think just like all the Jake Paul fights, it's staged, and likely Tyson will take the fall and take a big paycheck. I wish it were real and he would just like destroy Jake Paul, like smash his face in. That would be very, very pleasurable. But I don't think it's gonna happen at all. I think it's gonna be a fake fight, just like all of them. And dummies will like believe it's real and bet on it and lose all their money because they think it's real. Of course, everyone's gonna vote on Tyson and then watch Jake Paul win. You know what I mean? Do I know why certain pumpkins are blue? No, I know they're on there.
Who fucking cares, Phil? Who fucking cares?
If it's substitute to get a founder's badge, but they don't get it. Only people who pay for it themselves.
Segment.
Not be blocked. But so that might suck, but I mean, I do hope that overall, you know, it's a fun stream. If it doesn't work, we'll just play Street Fighter 6.
Who fucking cares?
Shopping and stuff, and I'm like, what's going on? So someone looked into it and said, you actually don't even need them. Their service is actually pretty obsolete, but a lot of people aren't aware. There's a free plugin that you can use in OBS that co-streams for free.
You dumb bastard, you still talking about fucking restream. Phil Burnell spent money on a website to fucking restream across both YouTube and Kick, when he could have fucking just googled this shit very quickly and discovered a fucking plugin for OBS. As soon as Phil talked about fucking doing this, I mentioned there was plugins. I showed you fucking YouTube channels displaying this kind of fucking thing. Can't mind the fucking guy's name off the top of my head. Guy's called Nutty or something like that, you know. He does all this fucking shit all the time when it comes to OBS. You know, and he's got a fucking channel for it, you know. And it's like he's displaying this example of a fucking plugin for OBS that fucking can multi-stream across many different fucking different places. But Phil Burnell was just too much of a lazy bastard to fucking do his fucking research. It's up to other fucking people to fucking run his own business for him.
Happy birthday to Joel. No, I'm not.
Oh, fuck you.
I'm gonna sing you happy birthday, but I will wish you a happy birthday. I hope you have a good.
I'm not gonna sing you happy birthday. You didn't give me enough money.
Yeah. Winston says, oh, by the way, Winston, it's DSP Gaming Real, if you want to tag me.
Fuck you, Winston.
He says, what is your opinion on Mortal Kombat 1? I see people play it. I don't know how it is.
Oh, Phil hates it. There's your fucking opinion right there. Is that I mean, Jesus Christ, man. That's just... I don't think there's any more interesting things to happen in the fucking podcast. We got a fucking gold display bit.
These are looking good.
Or not. No, there's figurines. They're playing a hybrid tabletop game.
So Phil's on $55 right now in the gameplay. He'll be nervous because there's still, like, you know, 2.5 hours to go until Phil has to fucking say goodbye to the game. He'll definitely be fucking concerned, you know. Where is Adam? Where is Adam with his big massive super chat? Where is he? Where is this Australian Adam person? He has been getting quite a few super chats though, although this is in the last 30 minutes. Last 30 minutes, you got that fucking $5 one there, a $2 one here, Smash Burger Pass. Utic USA Archive, they're in Phil's channel quite a fair bit lately, it seems. Anything but Lunchly. Ah, Christ. I love how Phil, though, has guaranteed to his audience, based on the fucking title of his podcast, a DSP tries it. Which means he is assuming he's going to fucking hit the goal. Phil will hit the goal. Whether it's legit or not, is up to him. Let's just put it this way. If Phil Burnell doesn't get a single dollar between now and the end of the podcast, Phil will just say, look, at my tips, I had a random $100 tip out of nowhere, thank you, random person who was anonymous. Doesn't need to prove it, we'll see the evidence of it, and it's only Phil's word against ours. And everyone else's, you know, there's no word, there's no other word. So yeah. A last second miracle fucking tip will keep the streak going, regardless of what happens with Phil's support. Anyway, guys, I am going to set up some Marvel stuff. Before I do that, I need to check my Discord. What's happening in Discord? I got a wee notification. Why have I got a notification in Discord? I can't see anything. Doesn't even know what happened there. Okay, anyway. But, what about, member? Hold on. I'm just kind of looking at my I'm looking at my member Discord, 2 seconds. Apparently, according to... Hold, that's actually an interesting one. Brian is saying there's an article from, like, Washington. Apparently, 40% of people didn't seem to vote. These are the numbers, apparently. 74% of ballots have been returned and total voter turnout is at 58.5%. For reference, turnout in Washington was just over 84% in 2020 when the last presidential race was on the ballot. So in Phil's state, it went from 84% of a turnout to 58%. And Phil's wondering why his vote doesn't... I mean, if everyone fought like Phil, which clearly some people fucking did. Jesus, man. You get what I'm saying? Every vote fucking counts. Phil wants to fucking pretend otherwise, but every fucking vote counts. Phil having a normal one. Do we see this on this?
Very frustrating. It is. It's really frustrating, guys. So, my apologies for venting a little bit. No, I didn't. Someone just says, if he was there, here we go, another armchair. You know what? Fuck this person.
Ah, that was from yesterday with the electrician.
Two. Another armchair quarterback idiot. If he was there for 4 hours, you had time to go to the store and exchange the fan. The store's a half an hour away.
I love this one.
The guy's in my house doing work. I'm not going to leave the house for a half an hour one way, exchange the fan, drive back. So I'm going to be gone for like an hour or more while this guy's in my fucking house?
Why not?
Get the fuck out of my chat and get banned, you stupid bitch.
The cat's there.
These fucking people, I swear to God. Who's next? Who's next to be an asshole in my chat and get your ass kicked out? What a fucking moron.
Well, I'm sorry if I can point out logic and fucking facts of how you can have fucking dealt with a situation in a more reasonable, simpler manner. Dumbass. Anyway, is he still at 55? Yes, he is. Get fucked, Phil. Anyway, guys, we have some marbles to attend to. If you'll bear with me, I am going to get the marble stream set up and we can see if we can add some more bingo prize fund money by completing these 99% impossible courses. Look at these goddamn otters being all cute as hell, playing with that fucking ball thing or whatever on the rope. That are so adorable. But yeah, guys, I'll be right back, and in the meantime, you guys can enjoy some Scottish otters, who are, well, not as cute, but still adorable.
I'm not a children's entertainer because I'm not a Muppet. I'm not here to play a character. I'm not here to pretend that I'm something that I'm not. I don't dye my hair. I don't act stupidly constantly to get attention from children. I don't do stupid pranks. You know what I mean? I don't cause drama. I'm here just to play games and have fun.
Scotland just scored! 1-0 Scotland! Yeah, dancer!
Certain mannerisms, certain over-the-top reactions, screaming at the top of their lungs, jumping, flailing, doing weird things, constantly on camera. I need banana, tasty banana, banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana. Please don't feel it comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana.
When we hit the 250 vet streak for that celebration, I'm going to debut a new vest. There we go. Celebratory bubble blow. Very nice. There's bubbles everywhere. There's bubbles all over my PlayStation 4 controller. There's bubbles on my microphone stand. There's bubbles everywhere tonight. It's not a control.
This one's for all my baby girls. And it starts to click, you know, if someone just keeps saying sorry when they do something, they're not really apologizing. right? If apologizing isn't just words, it's I will not do this thing again because I feel bad about it. If you keep doing the thing, it's not actually an apology.
You have no respect for people that are alive, for fucking people that are dead. You don't give a shit about anybody but yourself. You have no respect.
Apologizing isn't just words.
You have no respect. Do you value money more than our friendship?
But that's the way of them saying, we want nothing to do with Phil at all moving forward. Let's make up a bunch of shit or twist a bunch of shit to make him sound bad because everyone hates him now anyway on the internet. So let's make him look like the villain so everyone will believe it, and we'll just be washing our hands of the whole situation and we never have to deal with him ever again. And you know what? Look what's happened. Literally.
Alright, good people, we are back. With some marble courses we need to try and pick. We'll try and pick something new, you know. We'll pick a new 99% elimination course today. This one's only had one play and it's quite short. Beware aggressive climb. The average finish time is 44 seconds. Only one play, I'm kind of curious to see what it's like. So, yeah, we'll go for it. We still have 225 marbles. We just need one marble to add $10 to the bingo prize fund. Let's see how we do. Here we go, we have 225 marbles all sitting here ready if I can go down and... Oh, I remember this one. This one's actually not too bad. I think we've played this one before, once upon a time ago, and we actually had people complete it. This one's not bad. It's a very straightforward course. This is why it's short. This is why it's a short course. You go up here. The aim is also to stay in the middle. You go up the middle. And you land in the end. Obviously, you can fall off either side, and you'll just roll off the edge or fucking straight back down or something if you bounce or whatever. So yeah, it's a pretty short and sweet course, and actually I think it will do quite well. I can see somebody winning here. Let's go. Who should we follow? Who should we follow here? Who's? I don't know, who should we follow? Should we follow this person here? We'll follow Rain. Or should we follow Diablo or Varg or Ethan Rumble, I don't know, or Baron, the fucking Baron. I'm going down here. Who's it first? Jack Skellington's it first. Oh, and they got held up here. Dick's enormous, as you can see. All these marbles. No mechs. No mechs could, but not the falling off the side as well. So let's go down here. Let's pay attention to here, shall we? Is there anyone going up the middle? Anyone making up the middle here? Some marbles will fall to their doom if they go too far up, of course. The Baltic Bro! The Baltic Bro! Is short! They almost made it! Oh, it's so close. Oh, they're so close. I thought the Baltic Bro was going to have it there, but he was just short. And obviously there are things at the other end as well which can, you know, kill you. Dom has been fucking yeeted into the sky. Is anyone coming out the middle? Is some marbles coming out the middle again? But they're struggling to make it up. They're going slow and they're bumping into each other. They're all their own... Oh, someone's went by. Hazelton. Millie away have his chance here. But they are so down. Well before the finish. Samba Bar. Again, they haven't got the momentum. So yeah, this is a tough one. This is also a tough one here. Can somebody get a good bounce, a good jeet, and a nice straight clear path as well to try and make it to the very end? But the average finish time was 44 seconds and we're now almost 2 minutes in. But we are down to our last 48 marbles. The numbers do keep going down more and more and more. Sick Monkey, for example, they've fallen by the wayside. Jack Skellington, BST, also gone. Fear Monarch has gone. Lisa Bird trying to make up the middle here, but they're slacking the speed. K-Call Gaming, Hazelton are in the air. SD is going to... Oh my. SD was so close. SD, so very close. But not close enough. I thought they were going to have it. I genuinely thought they had it there. So damn close. We're down to a last 40 marbles, 38 to go, 37. Lisa Bird's in the sky. Kim the Spud is going to go up the wrong way, but they're going to roll back down to get another chance. Samba Bar is not got the pace to go up the middle. We have some more marbles here. Dare Bear is in the back there. Dare into Bear. But yeah, all these marbles on the middle, but they're not able to make their way to the end, down to the last 30. We did this before and somebody did win, but I mean, the thing is, there is potential. The fewer marbles that are in the way, the more likely it could be for somebody to get a clear path to make it to the end. For example, Kim the Spud is not making it to the end. They're slowing down. Like, look at the pace. Like, also, Baltic Bro is gone. If they were going up the middle with that pace, they would have won. That's the thing to bear in mind. They would have won if they were on the middle with that kind of fucking pace. So that you can get the speed for it to make it. You just need all the fucking right, the fortune to go your way. And this is why they go in the air, by the way. This is why all the marbles end up in the air. They bounce off this thing here and they go back there to get another chance to go. Chef D. They didn't have a good speed boost at all whatsoever. We're down to the last 16 marbles. Chef D is in everyone's way, it looks like, but there's some going up. Big fucking cheater. Not making it. Hazelton having another go, but they're in the way. That's what I'm saying, they're getting each other's way. They all get in each other's goddamn way. We're down to our last 12 marbles. We're almost all dead. Sam DeMarco's had enough. They're gone. Drago Harvey's decided to see what the fucking views look like from up there. Then they might get another chance, who knows. They're not in the middle, they're down the sides. Hazelton dropping off to the side. Div Hour though. Toxic! Toxics! Yes, 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 yes. No. Oh, so close. I thought that was it. I thought Toxics had it. I thought Toxics had it. We're down to our last 10. Div Hour having a go, but I don't think they've got the go for it. Toxics down the side. Oh, Kyle Denson! Kyle Denson, what do you see you? And you fucking fell off, you dafty. Big fucking cheater, fallen down. Kinda Sam was kinda off. Damn it, Dapper Dragon's back there just doing nothing. The Scotland game's over apparently. Did it end 1-0? Please tell me it ended 1-0. If Croatia fucking got us some equaliser, I'll be a sad boy. Please tell me the Scots held on for a fucking victory. Yeah, we did fucking hooray for that. Come on, Scotland. All we had to do is play against 10 men for over half the game. SD having a goal, but they're lacking the pace. And they roll off as well. Down to our last 8 marbles. As I said, this is a good thing for us, in theory. Less marbles to get in each other's way, you have a clearer path to go. We only need one, remember. We only need one. So really you want a marble to get a clear run past those cones at the front there. See the orange, the green cone, sorry. And you want them to kind of avoid everything there. Thread the needle. And then get shot up. Big fucking cheater might have had it if Diver were not in the way. We're down to the last 4, they're all here together. Who should we follow from these 4? We're following SD right now. All 4 are still here. I think we should follow Big fucking cheater, they're probably the next one to go. Oh, maybe not. See, it's too slow. You didn't go into it with momentum, you fucking went it with too slow speed. And SD as well will not make it either. Ah, bloody hell. Well, they all survived the jump back. They all have survived the jump back. Oh. So I don't think... Nah, those 2 are already fucking off. No! SD! No! We'll follow Kyle then, we'll follow Kyle. And he's going to the left, he's not going to make it either. And like, again. Oh, Jesus. We're down to the last 3. There is still hope. Oh, they bumped into each other. Oh, Diver barely survives. They're riding the very edge of that. Kildis is gone though. We're down to the last 2 and Diver's gone. I think we're down to the last 1. It's up to Big fucking cheater to produce a big fucking result. You are our only hope, Big fucking cheater. please look into your heart and your big cheating ways and produce a big cheaty result for us. We're down. The field is yours. There's no other marbles to stop you from accomplishing what you need to accomplish. Come on, right down the middle. Come on, you can do it. You're not even that fucking close because you're no fucking pace. Right, perfect straight line. Mind you, if they go straight back down here and hit the arrow again, I wonder how that is for momentum. Like, there's nobody to hit them, and they're straight on it. So, will this be a good thing? I'm not sure if they're getting closer or not. I'm not sure if this is a good thing. It's hard to tell if we're making progress or not. It is possible that big fucking cheater is now trapped forever in this loop of getting almost up there. I would like to think they're getting closer each time, but I generally don't know. We might be stuck here forever, because I don't think this marble is going left or right, and it's just stuck forever in a similar pattern. Keep on rolling, baby. Nah, I think we might be stuck now, because there's only one marble left. There's no other marbles to bump into it. We might be trapped here. I don't think we're getting any closer, guys. I think we might have to call this one as being a loss. We'll have one more go. We'll have one more go and see if something happens, something different. I wish we had a landmark. I wish we had some sort of landmark to tell how close we were, but nah, it looks like it's the same every time. Guys, I think we're going to have to call it a bust. We're 0 for 3 right now. We're 0 for 1, sorry. You know, we tried one, it failed. Nothing we can do. Let's pick a different course, shall we? Let's pick one which has... I was going to pick this one, but it's a 10-minute average finish time. No fucking thank you. I haven't got time. A slowly moving maze. No, that sounds fucking boring. How about... Brian thinks Flying Hammer sounds good. Flying Hammer ending, this one? Yeah, why not? Why not? We'll go for this one. Flying Hammer ending. What the fuck are we looking at here? Some Plinko style thing. I think we've played this one before, I'm not entirely sure. Well, there's your hammers. Let me have a little scout, a little reconnaissance. So I think we get to the end here, and the whole aim of this is to get hammered up into this gap when it is... Oh, you need to thread the needle and get hammered into... So you need to get hammered into here at a perfect time without getting blocked by anything. Yeah, this is gonna be difficult to say the least. Let's just start. The start's kind of normal anyway, you know what I mean? What's second to 2 seconds? I need to fucking clear this from the screen. There you go, sorry, my bad. I didn't mean that, there you go. I just realised I still had a message on screen, that was my bad. Oh, who will come out on top here? Oh, there's the first death, followed by many more. Nug's Medallion, though, is not fucking around today. They're saying, well, I'm not going to wait for you fannies. I'm going to fucking march on ahead and see what these fucking hammers are all about. Nug's Medallion has no time to fucking mess about and wait for these dafties behind him to fucking investigate the course. This is a pretty good dismount as well, but they're no longer first. Dick's enormous and Savage today, and Nugs is gone. Savage today is the front runner though. Some marbles might be not long for this world in that kind of there you go, some people just died. But here we go, the marbles are coming up. Savage today will be the first person to sample the hammers. The flying hammers. They missed them somehow. How do you miss them? We had a finish! King Be Cruel got hammered in! We have an official finish. We had $10 to Bingo prize fund because King Be Cruel managed to get hammered into the finish. Do we have any more finishes?
5, 6 o'clock in the morning. That means it's like 2 o'clock in the morning there.
It's actually very hard to get a finish, it looks like. Brad Burning is the second one to finish.
Why he's even texting.
They managed to get in there as well.
And it's not
Battery exhausted almost got in there.
so you start wondering if the guy
Big ups for them for, you know, sending their viewers this way when they're stream ended.
and texting.
But yeah, we have a finish on this bingo course, which will result in us adding $10 to the bingo prize fund, so there we go. Don't have many marbles left. Zero doesn't seem to want to go ahead and progress. I just said, look, I've had enough of that, and that's it. King B. Cruel and Brad Burney managing to complete that course. So we had $10 waste the bingo prize fund. Let's see if we can add another 10. We need to pick one more course, and how about this one? Killer Spicy Sea. It sounds weird. Screw it. We'll just do this one. We'll see what this is all about. The Killer Spicy Sea. Is this it? Is this the Killer Spicy Sea? I wonder. And so we go through the whole Plinko style thing. You'll drop down here, go in a circle. Oh, there's a shark. The finish is... This is a very strange course. The Spicy Kraken. Spicy Kraken. Spicy with an H. Spicy. Right, let's just see what's to come of this then. It's a bit confusing. The finish is down there. Don't know why that's over there. It's just a face. This isn't part of the course, it's just a random face. This also isn't part of the course, it's just a random fucking floating ship. So this is for design purposes only. And so is that wee thing over there. By the way, I also the marbles are still here right at the very start. You know, not a lot to report on at the very start because it's a pretty straightforward thing. Even the dead is ahead. Even with a bad back, his marbles doing great. Some people might die here. Yep, no mix is gone. This will be the part where some people start dying and perishing. But we're going to follow Steve the Dead. Steve, do your best not to get blown up. And you got blown up. Hey, there's me. I see me. I'm still following Steve. I'm loyal.
And quite frankly, those people who
Oh,
make that shit
lip the lips are about to get very dizzy. Lip the lips.
But I'm not a rich man, and I don't have the means to do it.
I am no longer following Steve. Let's go ahead in case I miss anything important.
The things they said about me and my family, that's completely false, and they have absolutely
Hello, there's a laser light show happening now. President XD's locomotive shed is ahead.
He's a pedophile. He's a racist. He's a sexist. Yes, that's true. I smell.
Big fucking cheater again in the hunt. Like, why is their marble always doing well and Ira is ahead of everyone else? I didn't realise that Ira just skipped everything. Somehow, some way. And they said, you know what, I'm going ahead of you guys. The finish is down here. Oh, I think I remember this. It's a very strange angle. Sometimes you get sent in a strange angle getting out of here. And there's no guarantee you'll make it in there. But Ira though seems to be doing quite well. And Ira will be having a right good go at this.
Yes, that's true. I smell. I'm a dunce. Stupid mouth drooler. Offensive.
A lot of marbles are dying right behind though, but Ira
Yes, that's true.
is having a right solid good go. Let's follow Ira's progress and see what happens. They're making it. They're making it. They didn't make it. Wow, they overshot it. They overshot it. It's actually a huge drop. I didn't expect it to be that big a drop. I thought it was a fucking wee drop. It's actually a really large drop. So yeah, there are multiple more marbles. They're about to fall down. And I reckon we should keep an eye on the finish line here to see if any of them drop down.
People believe it.
Kevin Football has managed to yeet themselves into the finish. We have another bingo finish.
But I'm telling you, I did spend money on mobile games.
Everyone else is overshooting it.
That's how I know how addictive
Too far.
That's how I know how bad they are for people to get
But Kevin Football, back in the net. That's how it's fucking done. And I think they got a wee bit lucky. They're probably in there together with another marble, which might have slowed them down. You know, that's probably the way it happened. I think another marble was in there at the same time with them, and they got slowed down enough to just, you know, not overshoot the mark, essentially. So, we win 2 out of 3 bingo courses. Hooray for that, and all that jazz. It'll bring an end to the bingo. The football stream's over. Yeah, as I was watching some of the football before. You know, I was like, yeah, Scotland won all that. So yeah, I was watching some of the football. Let's see how Phil's doing, though, shall we? Let's see how live Phil is doing. Oh, what do you think? Well, there we go. Ask and you shall receive. It's the same whale over and over and over again, keeping Phil afloat. Are we really fucking surprised? Are we really fucking surprised? How long ago was it, I wonder? How long ago was it? It just happened like 4 minutes ago. So if we go to live DSP.
Persist.
And we rewind by like just 4 minutes. Well, we get to see Phil like wail out and be happy and all that jazz. It happened here, so it happens here. Will Phil respond and react? I'm kind of curious.
Good to be true. Okay, so what do we do?
Better be quick.
Who cares?
2 ticks away from calling an Uber.
Fuck. I'm gonna go stall him. You figure something out, Max.
I want to see his reaction here. So at this point, he knows about it. He's seen it. That animation's playing. He's read his fucking chat. He's aware of it.
Oh boy, there he is. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam DBZ 90s man with an insanely generous 100 Australian dollar super chat. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate that very, very much. Obviously, it's incredibly generous. We already know that that's the equivalent of 66 United States dollars.
It's 64 actually.
So let's get that added to our total for today, which means I believe that will get us to 121 if my quick math is correct. That is a super injection of support into the stream. We're now 121 out of our goal of 150. When we hit the goal, I can order the food for our DSP Tries It rewards today, okay? So please consider contributing.
Are you not going to complain or raise concerns as the same person giving you these big massive contributions every single fucking day? No? Not a problem, Phil?
If you have not, or if you did and you want to get more. We're so close. We're $29 away from the goal. Let's do it. Let's continue the streak.
He's asking for more. Hey, Adam, thank you for $100. Can you give us some more?
Let's hit 67. Okay.
What's she doing?
Jesus, man. And of course, live DSP.
All this.
Still at 121. So there you fucking go. Anyway, guys. I am going to... Hold on. Before we go. Sorry, my bad. We need to update the bingo prize fund. Because it is actually now $187. The bingo prize fund has gone up some more because we had 2 bingo marble finishes or whatever as well. So there we go. Good stuff indeed. Fantastic. So guys, I am going to wrap things up there. Thank you very much for joining me for some robust bingo antics today. Oh, the camera moved. That wasn't me. That was just the person that fucking operates this live stream for the authors. I didn't expect the camera just to move all of a sudden. It was weird. Stop fucking about with the camera when I'm trying to fucking do an outro. Yeah, I'm gonna end how it always ends by putting Notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar animations. I'm not sure if anyone else is live right now, covering full stream. Like I know the WPIG were live earlier on. That was just actually leave a Scotland game by Scotland. And who else is live? So Raw Phil's live. WPIG are still here, but they're just ending. Wanker. I'm just going to type wanker in fucking WPIG's chat because they're fucking ending. I was going to end the stream and redirect you guys to fucking WPIG, but they're ending on themselves right now. Fucking LT and fucking ancient bastard. Damn it. Ah, well, who else then? Who else is live? Raw Phil. Well, I'll live redirect you to fucking Raw Phil. If you guys want to check out Phil's begging and disaster stream on Raw Phil, you guys are more than welcome to a live video here today, guys. You know, about to say Raw Phil. Raw Phil's pretty good. So yeah. But yeah, I'm going to end how I always end by putting Notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar animations. But guys, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for keeping uniting the bingo card. Thank you very much in general for just being here. Thank you for your support as well. It's very much appreciated. I'll be back on Sunday. Jesus, man, that auto fucking just slid up there. Like, that was like the smoothest glide onto that fucking rock. Hold on, I need to see that again. Check out the fucking moves in this fucking otter. He just fucking glided up there. Okay, boy. Sorry, I got fucking distracted by an otter's some smooth moves. I guess I'll be back on Sunday for some more bingo antics and all that jazz. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your Friday, enjoy your weekend, enjoy your Saturday as well, from free from Phil and all that shit. But yeah, I'll see you all on Sunday. Until then, have a good one, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside, and all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.